Four mics, one truth. Stop the capital. 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 Stop the cab. Say back. Stop the cab. Talk that fat. It's the Phoenix Warrior, yeah. Hop in the sky, multi, kill on the mic, let the time fly. Shelly Mack with the laugh and the sharp clap. Mr. Witty drop a line, whole room snap. Suffer sick pain in a tight 16. From the grind to the ring. Talk about dreams from the block to the screen. How we bridge that gap. If it don't add up, then we stop the cap. We don't do that here, we just talk straight facts. Stop the cap. Turn the lies way down, turn the real way back. Big last, big heart, every truth intact. If it don't feel real, leave. Stop the cap. If it don't feel real, leave. Stop the cap. Break bread, break news, break cycles. Turn scars into bars, make idols. Every story from the mud to the bright stage. Every comeback hit, every right page. Talk life, talk hope, talk mindset. In that WWE when the fight's at. Who heal, who face, who ducking that scrap. Call it right on the mic when we
Stop the cap. We don't do that here, we just talk straight facts. Stop the cap. Turn the lies way down, turn the real way back. Big laughs, big heart, every truth intact. If it don't feel real, then we chop the cap.
Fans in the back to the front row. Every city, every block, let the word go. If it's fake, if it's fluff, we expose that. Say it loud one time, let them know that. Stop the cap.
We don't do that here, we just talk straight facts. Stop the cap. Turn the lies way down, turn the real way back. Big laughs, big heart, every truth intact. If it don't feel real, then we chop the cap.
Stop the cap.
Hello. Wait. Mr. Witty, are you there, good sir?
Yes, Reverend.
Are you sick?
No.
Oh, I heard a sniffle. I ain't know what was that. Mhm. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another episode of Stop the Cat. Woo-hoo, yay.
Shouldn't you be delivering Bible study?
Bible study?
Yeah.
Did you say Bible study because of what I'm wearing?
Yes. Yeah.
I just got in from a soiree.
Oh,
It's not fun.
you was with Yaz.
Ooh, look at yes, God, yeah, yeah, lovely, yeah. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
indeed. Doing some yes. Yeah, we it's this venue. They were having this well, they had this I don't want to call it an open house, but a bunch of different like vendors and wedding planners, event coordinators, tour people, photographers, a whole the slew of folks were at
Mm-hmm.
this little venue. It's a cool little you did. It's nice. They had some food, everybody know I'm picky, but I had their salmon. That fish is actually pretty good. It wasn't fishy at all. And it was seasoned. That's important. Shout out to them. It's called the event is called Magic Street. Uh, that's the name of the place. But yeah, it was cool what we did for sure. But yeah, that's why I'm dressed like that. I had on my gold shoes, my black and white and gold shoes. For we did. But that aside, enough about me. How was your day today, sir?
Yeah, it's been all right. It's been a slow week for me, work wise. I ain't had much to do this week because we got some stuff going on. So I just been chilling. Just have to turn my camera on.
But that's a good thing though, right? If it's slow, is that good or no?
Uh, yes, yes and no.
Hmm,
Just yes because I ain't got nothing to do. No because I want something to do. Surprisingly,
gotcha. Well, I,
I don't feel
I,
productive. And I have a constant feeling of eventually somebody's gonna say something.
how about you not doing nothing?
Yeah,
Oh.
but my boss know. She
Wait,
don't care.
did you have nothing to do because you're like ahead of everything, or it's just like nothing to do?
Well, I mean, there's that too. But also, the department I'm supposed to be working in is experiencing the department that I'm supposed to be in this week is experiencing issues, and because they're experiencing issues, I can't do what I need to do because
Oh,
there is no work. There is no work being done.
so they the ones playing catch up, basically.
No, because it's not their fault. It's the machine's fault.
Oh,
It's just the machines is busted, old and busted. Ain't even old, honestly.
oh,
It's like a few
so
years old.
it's just faulty at this point.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. That's a good word.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, before we get into everything, I gotta make this announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, we have friends and family weekend coming up next
Oh boy! Oh boy!
weekend.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy!
Yes, indeed. It's gonna be a hoots and a half and then some.
Hoot
June
nanny!
25th through June 28th. Come
Yeah!
get your get your packages.
Sweet! Sweet!
Ain't that the pig
Yeah,
call?
it is. So I'm surprised you actually know that.
I know some country stuff. I know some
No.
country grammar. I don't like Nelly,
Okay.
but
Yeah,
whatever.
I was gonna say that's all you know about country grammar.
Well, it's going down, down, baby, because it is going down, down, baby, on Adventure Weekend. We
Hey,
got. I
Jakeisha.
actually, I actually was just there at the Skydeck thing. I just ventured to that area. That's something that we offer with Adventure Weekend. You got Skydeck, you got Chicago 360, you got the flyover, you got the tours, the city bus tours all around the downtown area of Chicago, and have passes that allow you to get into the attractions and activities that otherwise would cost you an arm and leg or heart and a lung to do without our packages that
That's a
we
lot of body parts.
tell me about it. With this package, you're not even given a pinky nail. That's it. And that's the comparative. It's just a pinky nail. That's all that's it. You'll be able to do it. And we got some commemorative shirts for y'all and some knickknacks and things of that nature if you choose packages that are. But come through. Our lowest package for adults, I believe, is at 175, if I'm not mistaken. And then the highest is 375, and that's 375 is like everything included, as well as the Saturday night uh 1920s banquet and party. So come through for that. Even if you say, let's say you're in Chicago and you aren't able to like do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but you got some time Saturday, you can still do the 1920s party for $50. It's just $50 to get in. That covers your entry, food, give you some drink, beverage. If you want alcoholic drinks, that's a different story. Make sure you got some cash or tap at the bar. But other than that, come through, come out, have a great time. Um, and again, it's friends and family adventure weekend. Just tell your folks about it. If you're here for a family reunion, you need something to do, come on in the room. Uh,
Come
also,
on in the
if you're
room.
here for a family reunion and
Come
you
on
not having
in
it
the
happen the
room.
way that it needs to be happening, you can come on in the room. The water is fine over here, and the grass is greener. Um, so yeah, that's about it. Friends Family Adventure Weekend, June 25th through the 28th. Also, Cypher Sick. Well, he'll come in one and plug what he has going on the 28th. 6th, if I'm not mistaken, at Brooklyn, as well as Fab Wrestling also has their Loggers and Bruisers event taking place Friday night as well. We got a lot of things, and it's not like having to choose between doing this and doing that. Cypher Six said it best himself. You can get the tickets for his event, and you can be able to watch that online. After you've been gallivanting around Chicago for Adventure Weekend, you can chill. Yeah, gallivanting, you can chill. You can watch him perform live while he's doing his thing out of state. So come through. We all in this together. Don't judge me. I feel like you just judged me. Did you just judge me?
I don't
Anyway.
even know what I don't even know what you just did.
Oh, I just did the. And you didn't watch High
You
School
you
Musical?
you definitely remind me of the black dude that was trying to talk to Charmaine.
Sharpay?
Sharpay, yeah.
Sharpay? Sharpay.
I'll let you know how much I watched
Sharpay.
it.
You're talking about Z. She's like, I
I
baked the
couldn't.
perfect creme brulee.
His name could have been
Not
Zerk,
another
and I'd have
one.
just been like, "Yep."
Wow. Strudel, Strong, even Apple Panda. Yeah, that was a good movie. I love that.
Yeah, you into the
I
white
sing
folks
all the
stuff.
songs. Yeah. Wait, do I need to take this? No, that's true.
You ever seen them? You ever seen this show called Righteous Gemstones? You're giving that right now.
I don't understand what that means, but I've
You
seen
should you should
artwork
Google it.
of the
Google it
show.
real quick. Google it real quick.
No, I'm okay.
Just real quick, real
No,
quick.
it's fine. I'll check it out later. Ain't it on Hulu?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll check it.
I know it's on HBO.
I'll think about
You ain't got to watch it. I just want you to just look. You'll see the keep the clothes on
it. You talking
when you
about how they
Google it.
dress, right? Yeah, I see. You talking about keep the clothes on when you Google it.
I just need
I'm
you
gonna
to see
Google
this.
it and then I'm gonna be like, well, gosh darn. I mean, it's fine.
Well, gosh
Rock
darn.
with it. Well,
That's
gosh
exa-
darn, exactly. GG golly oh my.
Okay, now you.
Wait. So I actually have this in black too. So yeah, I'll be styling and profiling. Woo!
Jakeisha, help me. Help me, Jakeisha.
Okay. Now, with that being said, I am multi Phoenix Warrior, aka Kill. This is Mr. Witty, and later we will have Cypher Sig, possibly Shelly Mack. We shall see how the day goes. But did you get to see the topic? I put it up a little late. I don't know if you got to see it yet.
I see freedom versus purpose. I didn't read it. I didn't read into it though.
So essentially it's like
I know, right? Thank you.
So
She's referencing you, by the way.
So a line from Loki. Actually, I just watched. I've been like going through and watching the Marvel stuff again a little bit, some slight. But Avengers, a lot of Loki lines, kind of a little bit influenced this, just a tad, just a tad. So like freedom is life's greatest lie. Um, so like basically, is freedom really free? Or what freedom looks like to you? Also, in touches and bits of freedom, we got what's coming up this weekend.
Talking about Juneteenth.
Yeah.
Hey, Keto.
Hey. Yeah, Juneteenth coming up this weekend. So freedom.
Or as some. What's tomorrow? Thursday. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I'm going to a murder mystery dinner tomorrow.
You on these murder mysteries? That's a
Hey,
thing.
man.
You into those, huh?
I love it because I go so much that I know the cast, so I can talk a little extra shit when I go. I already talk shit, but since I know them, I can talk a little extra shit just because I've been going so often, and I'm friends with the owners.
Do you feel like that's does that give you freedom? Do you feel?
Give me
You feel
freedom.
free? Yeah, freedom. Like, do you feel free?
Um,
Because when you're doing murder mystery, you're essentially not yourself completely, correct?
no,
Sometimes
no, no.
with the different
I'm
characters.
not. So I'm a part of the show in a way, but I don't have like
A
uh
character.
no, there's a character because I
You don't
pick a
have a script.
name. Yes, I'm just
Got you.
being me. Like
Oh, okay.
they going around doing what they doing. They'll stop and pause, and do their little script thing, and then thank you, Kita, appreciate it. Some I'm trying to get these curls. I'm trying. I don't know if you can really tell, but I got it twisted. The curls is coming in. I'm trying to.
Wait, you did what?
I have it twisted, like sponged. You okay? But anyway, Kita, I got it twisted and spun. Thank you, Jakisha. Yes, I know. I'm trying to look some, trying to look some. But yeah, hold on. Let me bring this idiot back. Anyway, I don't even remember what the fuck we was talking about. Shit,
You
God
talking about
damn it.
your... Hey, don't blame me. They the ones talking about your little curls.
They weren't talking about my curl. You were talking about my curl. They was complimenting me.
When they compliment your little nuggets.
I'll kick you. I'll kick you. Just do this right here. So anyway, I do like going to the murder mysteries. I don't have a script. Actually, this time will be the first time to where I will get somewhat of a script because they're doing it differently this time. And so pulling up to the show, you say what? You want to come back? Say please. That's not please. Yeah, that's not please. If you wouldn't do that to your mother, you shouldn't do it to me.
She watching this.
Hey, mama. Hey. Uh,
Oh God.
thank you. Oh, she said keep him out. Yes,
Nobody asked you,
Jakeisha.
Patrice.
Yes.
You've
Uh,
seen How I Met Your Mother?
you and these Caucasian shows.
Oh my God. Anywho, you've seen the gif of who played Maria Hill in the Marvel movies? The female
Get
Agent Coulson. Anywho, she's in How I Met Your Mother. It's a clip. Well, no, it's not even just a clip. It happens often.
Oh,
It's
you
this
talking about the late?
girl.
I know who you talking about now. The one that was working
Yeah,
with
every time she
old
show up and
busted
she
eye
say
guy.
something, yeah, she say something. She be like, nobody asked you, Patrice. Funny as hell. Funny as hell. I spent the whole year saying that, had the whole house saying it. My daughter used to say it to people and everything. Shit was hilarious. But
I'm
okay.
laughing on the inside.
That's okay. I'm laughing on the outside. Ha ha knee slap. Proceed
But
with your
anyway,
murder mystery panels. You
let's
get somewhat
say
of a script this time, you said?
yeah, because they're doing it differently.
Hmm.
So I'll get to participate a little more in a different aspect. So we'll see how it goes. Uh, I got
Can
to
you
figure out what I
divulge
need to
what
wear.
you're doing or no?
I don't know yet. I won't know till I get there.
Oh, oh, okay.
But usually, like I said, I just go in there and I talk a little stuff, participate. Every now and then they'll draw people. They'll draw people in, and they'll draw people. What are you doing? What are you doing?
In the
Oh,
comments. You thought I was gonna
that's
kick
what
you
I'm
out?
talking about now. Yes, and
Oh, I guess so. Yeah, explain what a murder mystery is for people who don't know.
so it's a murder mystery dinner. So essentially, you're having three courses: appetizer, your main course, and a dessert. But while this is going on, you have people walking around putting on basically essentially a small play while you're eating. And sometimes, so let me explain like the last one. Last one was Great Gatsby themed. And so there was like a little casino area where you can go and play craps or 21 or something else. And so you can interact with that and talk to the players, the actors, I should say, as well. Talk a little stuff. They'll feed you little bits of information here and there. and you're just being interactive, getting to know them. And like I said, I know pretty much know these people a little better, so I just be talking shit just to talk shit, honestly. And it's just a good time. And essentially what I do is just go and I just participate. The biggest thing with these type of things is just participate. The people feed off of whatever energy you give them. If you're not giving them anything, it's like going to a concert. If you're not feeding back to the person that's performing, why are you here? Why are you here? It's just like, come on. But it's a great time to the point where when I was leaving this last time, a lady that was parked next to me, she stopped and asked me. She was like, "Were you a part of the show?" And I just laughed, and I was like, "No, ma'am." She was like, "Oh, you were really good." I was like, "Thank you." I was just participating. That's it. I just go in there, talk stuff. They're gonna talk. They're talking stuff the whole time. And like I like when they're doing their part, like their skits, I usually talk. I like give commentary while they're talking. I feel like let's say somebody says something slick to somebody, and I'm over here like, oh, she talking shit.
So
I'm
not
just
really like
instigating.
heckling. You just like like feeding the energy that's there.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
yeah,
I'm just like he's like a hype man.
you got hype. Yeah, you hyping it up. Yeah.
Yeah. She said
Okay.
instigating. Un poquito.
Uh-huh.
Un poquito.
Poquito, un poquito.
Yeah.
Más o
But it's a
menos.
great time. Yeah. 6 7.
Se siete.
Yeah. 8 9, 8
Um.
9.
Wait. What was that?
You ain't never seen that before?
No. What
So
was? Do it again.
you say 6 7.
Siete. Se
8
siete. Se
9.
siete. Funny as hell. Funny as hell. I thought you did like this. I thought it
I
was
mean,
that.
yeah.
Oh, it is that.
Yeah.
Oh, you look like you was doing that. I don't know.
Oh, no, no, no,
So
no.
that's 8 9. Is this 9 10? I mean 10 11.
No, this boy, whatever you want to be. She said, bye. Don't leave me, Jakisha. Don't leave me. Don't leave me.
But
We're
it's
having a good
also
time.
like so. But the whole thing that they acting out is somebody being murdered, or they acting out the
Yeah.
scenario, and then the people that are there, like Jordan's position, and the other people that are around that comes to the murder mystery dinner, are supposed to
Mm-hmm.
figure out who it or as they say in Girl Meets World,
Who done it?
who done it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they
So
basically
it's
doing that.
so you'll have there eventually once the person dies, they'll can we say that on YouTube? Once the person is uh they will then go into somebody will eventually turn into like the investigator
Uh-huh.
and point different people out, and it'll be people that are actually a part of the play and then people out in the crowd. And so they'll call you up, they'll question you this, question you about that, and you just feed into your character.
Yeah.
Just feed into your character. Like I'm not gonna tell you what my name is, but my name is suspicious. It's suspicious for me to have that name, and then for somebody to die as well. So let me tell you, there has not been a single time I've gone to these shows and not been called up as the person who killed this person. One of these days, I'm gonna just be like, "Yeah, I did it, you son of a bitch! I've been waiting on you to die. I've wanted your millions for years, and now I get it."
Hypothetically.
Yeah, 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 yeah. What he
But
said.
yeah, that's it's pretty cool. When you were saying it too, I thought about have you seen the Knives Out movies?
That's exactly what it is. Essentially what it is.
That's what it is,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what it is. Yeah. No.
Tell us. Hey, I just watched the Marvel stuff, right? In Loki, well, Thor, but in Loki, he's like, tell me. That's what she's like right now.
Yes. Oh, right now the topic is me going to a murder mystery dinner tomorrow.
Yeah, and
But
it's
the over,
how it's freeing for him.
yeah, that's what he was saying. How is this free? I guess it's free for me because I just get to be a fool. I'm relaxed. I'm just there having a good time. Usually in the beginning, it's a little unsettling just because you're unless you go with someone.
Hmm.
Unless you go with someone, you're sitting at a table with strangers. So you're waiting to see how they are, if they're gonna participate or whatnot. But I haven't had a bad group of people that I've sat with. I've had people that weren't necessarily interactive, but they end up telling me I was one of their favorite parts of the show. So I had a great time.
So how did you get into like going to those?
I met the owners at this Puerto Rican bar I go to,
Hmm.
and they were telling me about their business. And ooh, they went to Orlando. And they invited me to come out, and I had been trying to go for the longest, but in my old schedule, I was never able to make it. But now that I'm on day shifts, they were having one some months, sometime last year, at the bar where I originally met them.
Gotcha.
And boy, let me tell you, the people that they were having it for were boring, except for this one white guy, and that's because he was fucked up. But everybody else, boring. Y'all, they weren't interacting or nothing. I'm in there talking all types of stuff, but they weren't doing nothing. I was like,
Mm.
is this what they're all like? And so I was talking to them, and it was like, no, usually people are a lot more interactive. These people sucked. Okay, so it wasn't just me. Okay, cool. Uh, Keita said, shout out to Akil for those reels you sent me. I've been going through a lot lately. I appreciate you.
No problem. Try to send uplifting, encouraging stuff to people from time to time. You
Yeah,
never know
send
who
me
need it.
there. That's good. Look at you.
I see
The-
you wrestling reels.
You be sending it in the wrong group chat. I've been meaning to tell you and Cypher
No,
that.
I
Stop
don't.
sending it. Stop sending it to Shelly.
No, she needs to know what's going on.
No, she does not. She does not interact whatsoever.
She needs to know what's going on. She needs to see it.
Jakisha, I definitely say you should if there's I don't know where you live, of course, but you should definitely give it a try if they have it in your area.
They should do like the thing I went to today. I think it would have been cooler if they had that implemented in there as well. I think it would have been a different vibe because it was pretty clicky. I don't like clicky stuff.
What was
Um,
clicky?
the thing I went to today.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty clicky or whatever. But if you do something like that and you break it down accordingly, then that eliminates that and that allows people to interact with each other. Depends on if that's your mission, I guess. Um,
I'm gonna have to
for instance,
swing back through
what
Chicago,
Adventure Weekend, June 25th.
nigga.
My mom
If
actually she asked if you was gonna be here for Adventure Weekend. I was like, I doubt it.
no, no,
He just got back
that's not.
from Texas. That's too soon.
And I am out of vacation days.
Yeah, yeah.
I got like my last 3 or 4 days booked up, and that's for this cruise I'm going on at the end of July. And after that, that's it.
What Cypher say he was going back to New Orleans? I
I
think
don't
he was.
think so. I think we were just talking about it. Where
I thought
you
he
at,
said
girl?
I think he was.
Where you
She's probably
moved? They
back in
said, man.
California.
Is she originally from California? I didn't know that.
No, I know she was out there. Cause I met Kita through my daughter godmama. Uh,
And Keita, since I know you, I'm gonna say this: take that filter off and show the world what you really look like. Take that filter off. Show the world what you
speak,
really look like.
speaking of people that you be messing with on here, Oklahoma.
Okay, I ain't got no answer for why you out there, unless you a basketball player. But even then,
No, she out there for
man,
JR's barbecue.
why would she be at JR's barbecue in? I don't know.
That's
I
in
don't know.
Oklahoma.
I know you are. That's why I said take the filter off the picture. You don't need the filter.
She said,
See,
"I'm
y'all
beautiful,
trying to
baby."
comfort me. Y'all trying to comfort me. Don't even know the flavor of the Kool-Aid. All up in it. I was giving her a compliment. See there, y'all tried to comfort me. She said not the barbecue.
Damn, damn, Mr. Witty, they complimented you. Now you throwing backhanded compliments.
I wasn't throwing backhand comments.
No, I know you weren't, but that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about freedom. Tap into your freedom.
She said the Kool-Aid real flavorful. I ain't never heard that, but that's good. You know they're red. They're red to get you right. Oh, but the blood will do you even better. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Come on. I
Say
know
that.
Keita got a word in there.
Hey, one of my favorite clips of us. One of my favorite clips of us is that one when she say everything microwavable, and then you go, and you go, oh yeah, and you do a little mini sermon.
I stay with him anytime. You should see me when
Oh
I'm. You should
man.
see me when I'm drunk. Oh, I'll preach for
You
30
know, I
minutes.
thought about one of these days we gonna do a never have I ever episode over here. This is crazy.
Drinking?
I mean, y'all gonna be drinking. I'm not because I don't drink.
Oh well,
So
hell
I don't
no.
know what I'm gonna do.
If everybody ain't drinking, we ain't doing it.
It's gonna happen on the episode that I won't be here.
Well, that's gonna have to be a weekend. That's gonna have to be a weekend episode. Something. I got to get up and go to work in the morning. Also, another thing I've been meaning to say, I'm gonna have to start getting off of here at 11 at the latest, cause
Cool.
I be struggling to get up in the morning.
Right. Yeah, I got to get up early too. So we won't be before you long today.
No, no. Joy, don't get me started preaching tonight. Well, the Lord gonna
Why?
lead you where He gonna lead you.
I
Akil already got the shirt on. I
already
know
got the
you. I
clothes.
know you. I know you feel the spirit is high already.
The spirit is high.
You ain't never heard that phrase before.
No.
You don't go to. Oh, okay. I was gonna say something, but it was inappropriate.
I
Never mind.
heard what you was about to say.
You was about
I
to.
heard what you was about to say.
Woo! I
How's
apologize.
that?
I apologize. She said
I think
yes.
we
That's
all
why
heard
I'm.
what you was about to say.
Hold on. Is
What?
she
I'm
in Tulsa
confused.
for the barbecue or the basketball player?
Or the spirit.
The spirit. She said, right,
Bruh.
Akil, where are you going? We done
What?
had 15,000 conversations.
What?
I
Fuck
don't
you
know.
talking about, Coach Bryant?
She said the spirit.
Oh, she said
Oh,
spirit. Okay, yeah, I was right.
he
Okay.
led you out there in the wilderness. And that's what he did. He led you into the wilderness. I'll be.
Hey, get them visions in the wilderness. Get direction. Redirection.
Yeah. Let me tell you, he'll hop, skip, and
What?
jump
Where's
with you.
Shelly at? I need Shelly here. I seen Euphoria. I gotta talk Euphoria.
I think Shirley is done with us.
Have you seen you watch
No,
Euphoria or no?
no,
No?
no. No.
Man.
That's the devil's show. I'm just kidding.
What?
I'm just kidding. She said I
That would
love it
be
here.
true. That would be True Blood. True Blood.
What you doing for work out there? I'm interested now. What is there to do other than farm lambs?
She working
She
at
said,
JR's
I love you
barbecue.
so much more. Shut the fuck up.
I
Working
don't
at
know what I
JR's
said.
barbecue.
I don't
I
know.
don't know. We've had a lot of conversations.
Yeah.
A lot of side conversations.
Did
All
I
right,
say
so
something else?
I don't know. Probably not. Freedom versus purpose. Define what or your reasoning behind it, and what is the intent behind this discussion.
I mean, because I feel like I'm gonna say it at a base level.
Hold up. Pause. Uh, y'all ladies, if Akil would drop the link in the comments, y'all ladies can jump in as well. Also, Akil is not going to put the link in there. He's going to tell me to do it, so I would do
Hey, how did you know? I
it.
love that.
So y'all
You
can
got it.
hop in here as well. Actually, is it going to let me
Jump on
comment?
it. Jump on it. I go.
It won't.
Fa, fa.
Y'all, Tonto, jump on it. Jump on it. Jump on it. Hold on a second. I gotta drop this. It's gonna be disturbing. I gotta mute.
Jump the link as
Hurry up and
well.
mute. Hurry up and mute. Okay, all right. Keep describing freedom versus purpose.
If you want to join the live again, all right. So, yeah, at a base level, it's. I mean, freedom is just being able to be free. um, No worries and no doubts. Yeah, man. Hakuna Matata, right? And then purpose,
You
I feel
teacher. What
like,
grade you teach, girl? Keep talking. Keep talking.
and then purpose is more like, for some people, it could be purpose. It's like you locked in and you have this mission that you have to do and accomplish. You
Mm-hmm.
have this thing you got to attain. And to some people, purpose could be like a prison. Purpose could be I think in the description it says that it says like purpose. Is it power? Is it prison, or is it fuck, I forgot what the third thing. Power, is it prison, or is it, I don't know, something else to start with P. But the point is, like, what is purpose to you? Like, is the purpose what's freeing? Is the freedom giving you purpose? There's different ways. Like, it can work for people, I guess. But for me, I mean, for me, my freedom is in being able to. I mean, I got the Loki approach in real life. I do what I want. I literally do what I
I
want.
got a gold ring too. I mean, not gold, a
I got
green.
I got a Loki ring.
You also got a watch that you don't fucking wear.
I have one to watch.
I ain't
That
saying.
watch is so pretty. I literally have to make sure when I rock that bad boy, I need to rock that bad boy when it's time to rock that bad boy. I ain't just gonna be rocking that. I ain't just gonna be wearing it. Oh no, sir, no, sir. That bad boy is for special occasion for sure. Like, come on now, you know that bad boy is nice. I'm gonna show it on here. I'm gonna show. I don't. Yeah, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna. But yeah, that
Kita
literally.
Jakisha, can y'all see the link in the comment?
Got it, got it.
I posted it in there.
So
For whatever reason, it's not showing on here, but I can see it when I post it.
it's not showing here.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's just because I'm. Oh,
Let me see if I can do it. But yeah, like I do what I want though. And not even on an arrogant tip. It's just I'm fortunate and blessed enough to be
there
able
you
to
go.
have you got it.
Yep.
Um, I just
Who got
believe
you
in love.
smiling?
That's my freedom. Huh?
Who got you
Huh?
smiling?
I'm laughing at the text I
Mm-hmm.
got.
Mm-hmm.
And I just can like being able to get shoes the way I've gotten shoes. That's amazing. I'll stop at 31, by the way. Who?
Which one?
Come on with you. So the this
Click
boss
on.
comment. Wait.
You should be able to just click on the link and it take into you, or they might not have turned it into a hyperlink, so you might just have to copy and paste it and post it into your browser. What? Are you laughing at me?
Wait, put it. You say you got to copy and put it in the browser. That's what
The
you got to do.
link. The link.
I don't know. But wait, go back to that boss's comment. First of all, I only got one, if anything, and that's me, Mija. I literally got her a shirt that says boss. Like, she the boss. I told her the other day, I was like, we were talking about something with the business, and I was like, hey,
She
they work
said,
for
"Let's do
you.
it too much." She said she
I
meant to
told
say
her,
blessed.
I was like, they work for you.
She didn't mean
And
bosses. She meant blessed.
but that goes into it too, though, because it's still blessed because my daughter's able to be a boss at 6 years old. You know,
Just like
um,
a preacher, you twisted it.
amen. But and
See
I
if you can
and
see if
that's
you can put the link in there better than I did, because I don't know how to turn it into a hyperlink.
I mean it mine never turned to hyperlink. I don't think, but either way, that is essentially the freedom aspect for me. The purpose, like my purpose is this. Everything that I've been doing in my career, arts, music, and entertainment, for the past 24 years. Like, this is it. I'm gonna live on my purpose for as long as I can remember, and I am blessed to be able to be
I'm
doing so.
blessed. Yes, I'm blessed. Yes, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
So yeah, even with Yaz, you mentioned Yaz earlier. Even with Yaz, like I started with Yaz, not even with Yaz. I was just doing just a sound person, running a sound, and that was it. And that was in 2018. And from then on, I think by 2019, by the time my daughter was born, was when um like I started to or I began to try to be a part of that because I love to perform. The stage is my home. Um and like that's it's almost pretty 10 years of being with Yaz pretty soon. So and it's crazy to say.
Yeah, y'all look like y'all have a good time.
Yeah.
I'm not, the white folks love y'all. Speaking of white folks, where is Joe Nathan?
I meant to message him. I've been like liking his stuff on Twitter, but I forgot to actually message him and be like, hey, uh, your Rock and Sock Connection pal's looking for you.
I ain't got to say all that. I just wanted to know he's still alive.
um, yeah, he's still alive. He's still alive.
Okay,
He's
that's
been
cool.
covering. I mean, it's been like the basketball stuff been going on
Oh,
lately.
that's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so he been covering that on his
His team
podcast.
wasn't in there. He a Nets fan.
I mean, but he's still,
All right,
Brooklyn, right there
content.
over by
Content
New
is
York.
content.
Yeah. Um, But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat, like those of you who are watching that we see are watching.
And Jakeisha ain't
Feel
gonna join
free
because she
to
ain't got the
chime
energy
in,
for it.
whether on live or in the comments. Feel free to chime in and tell us like what freedom means to you. What is your perspective of freedom or even purpose? Like, do you have purpose in life? Do you feel that you have purpose? What is your purpose? Um, in life, like. Talk to us. Does purpose feel like it's a prison for you? Is freedom, it's too much freedom a bad thing? Even that, like whatever comes to mind when you see the words on Stop the Cat, just let it out.
See, that goes back to that microwave comment. The microwave. See, you want everything hot and ready. Little Caesars. You want it hot and ready. Sometimes you got to put in a little work to get what you want.
I was gonna make another food reference. I was waiting for the other thing that you gotta cook to put in work.
I think she might be lagging.
Ooh. Nah, I think she just saying that on her own.
Oh, okay. He
She's saying
said,
that on her
"Let's
own
see."
time. Did you say Caesars? Maybe that was autocorrect.
I said Caesars. She said seniors.
Yeah.
Yeah, she lagging, bro.
Oh, so she been. Hold on, Keita. Where you at though?
She in Tulsa.
No, she said somebody else being lazy. Where you at though? Like, come on.
Oh,
Come
she
on,
ain't on
John.
here.
Exactly. Don't be coming at people and stop the cat. Stop the cat, Keita. Stop the cat.
Jakisha, what you gonna do is stop correcting me, okay? Or pointing out my mistakes.
That's that country grammar.
It's all the same down here.
It's all the same. Senior
Uh,
season is all the same. Pizza. Um. But what about you on the purpose side of it? Do you feel like you have purpose? Do you think everybody has purpose? Has a purpose?
um,
Or wait, let me
that's-
rephrase. Two.
okay.
It's a two-parter. One is, do you?
You better remember these
Somebody
questions
just
because I'm not.
messaged me saying they have a hypothetical question for me. They better get their ass and stop the chat. Stop the cap and stop playing with me. Stop the cap and start the chat. Stop playing with me. But
Jakisha, you better call him out on his shit too.
well, I ain't talking about her. Somebody else messaged me.
No. I'm talking about you flubbing
Oh,
up them words. Yeah, there you go.
oh, funny as
Yeah.
hell. Oh, no,
Yeah.
no, don't stop the chat. Keep chatting. Keep coming. But
thank you, Jakisha. She on it, baby.
this is motherfucking grammar police.
Yeah.
But no, so the two-parter is
Okay, two-part question.
one, do you feel that you have a purpose? And the second question is, do you think, oh no, I think it's what is your purpose? Then the second question is, do you think that everyone has a purpose or
Hold on now. You coming with a bunch of, you said two
I
questions.
just leave it at that. I just leave it at that. Do you feel like everybody has a
Give
purpose?
me the first question, then give me the second question.
What's
What's
your
the first?
purpose?
What is my purpose?
Yeah.
IDK.
Okay.
I honestly can't tell you right now because I don't think I'm necessarily living in it just yet.
Okay.
I think I'm a lot closer,
Okay.
but I don't know what exactly it is just yet. Second question. I'll take care of
Fuck
that.
is
What's the
that?
second? I'll take care of it. What's the second question?
Okay. Do you feel as though, thank you. Do you feel that everyone has a purpose? And does the purpose need to be purposeful?
Do I feel does everyone have a purpose and is
Yeah.
everyone purposeful?
And does everyone's purpose need to be purposeful?
Everyone has a purpose.
I
They
believe the
got to
question.
know whether or not what their purpose is.
You turn her down, son. Good God, you
Thank you.
laughing
I
in
was
my
about
ear.
to say,
It's lagging.
We've been seeing you lagging for the longest.
Oh my
Uh,
gosh, it's lagging, you guys.
oh my
yes, we
God, it's
know.
loud, you guys.
I had to turn her all the way down. She'll be back.
Not yet. Ladies and gentlemen, watching we able to fuck with Keita like that because Keita is one of our no
Yeah,
cap people.
she's a regular.
She with the no cap crew.
We know,
Or no
Keita.
cap
We've been
pack.
telling you it's been lagging. We've been trying to tell you it's been lagging. Uh, uh, do
Oh
I
my
think
gosh.
everyone has a purpose? That's the question, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Do I think everyone? It's the second question. Do I think everyone will fulfill their purpose?
No, just is it purposeful? Like, and by that I mean like, does their purpose need to be like a big mission, something to like
No.
accomplish and life changing? Like, is it purposeful or
So that's a yes and no. No, because someone's purpose simply just could be to be a mom and raise or to be I'll say a parent, to be a parent and raise great kids. But then I say yes because of the fact that they fulfilled their purpose. Their purpose now goes out into the world and does even greater things. Does that make sense? So grant in the small scale of things, all they were just their purpose in life was just to be a good parent and to raise good kids. And in them fulfilling their purpose, it reached out and helped others. It fed through their kids and them raising their kids in the way they did, and their kids going off and do whatever great things that they do.
hmm, interesting?
Yeah. So it's like an indirect mission.
I got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm,
I'm gonna let you think on it. I'm gonna read this real quick.
all right.
Keita said, having freedom in all things, being able to enjoy life or whatever is your doing or going, and my purpose is to teach, encourage, and be the example for others. She also said, I believe everyone has a purpose, whether they know it or not. You're always operating in it. I think some people choose to look past it though.
Or ignore it.
Yeah.
Or like Joseph. Let's get biblical for a second, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna preach a sermon, Keita. Like
Yeah.
Joseph in the Coat of Dreams, right? He wasn't trying to. Actually, a lot of people in the Bible weren't trying to do what they were trying to do. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. Joseph really wasn't trying to get into his purpose. Moses wasn't really trying to get into his purpose.
Moses
He had a
said,
moment.
bump all that.
Don't get me started on Jonah. Huh, like, come on, that's the main
Oh,
one right
Jonah.
there. That's the
Jonah
main. That's
said,
the OG.
he
That's the
said, cut
OG.
it out.
Yeah, he the OG Drake meme. The
Yeah.
guy told his ass Nineveh.
He's
He
like,
said,
whoa. And you know what's funny? God was like, when folks was asking what Jonah, he's like, well, where he at? What you don't know that Drake mean? You
"Nah, I
don't
don't
know the
get it."
Drake mean? Oh my God.
Well,
Okay.
we was here and now we.
Yeah, we're going. We're going. The boat is left. Anyway.
Yeah, and it's in the whale.
Oh, the boat is left. Ah, that was good.
So yeah, like Jonah is the OG one, like for real. Like
Yeah.
she said, aunt,
Mm-mm.
she said we cut up. But no, like, and there are a lot of people that's like that. But you know what's crazy? Watch this sermon. Watch this sermon. They try to do that, but where do they always end up? Right back on the path to their purpose
Hmm.
every time, without fail. Without fail. Point
So
in
okay,
case.
I can see that. I can see that too, because I don't know. This statement feels horrible that somebody's purpose may just be. No, I don't feel confident in saying this, but I'm gonna say it anyway, and I might be wrong. Somebody's purpose may just be for someone else to learn from their mistakes.
For someone else to learn. based off of what that person did to them. Is that what you're saying?
Whether it was done to them or they were
Or
just
just learning from what they did.
what they did in their life.
Right. I mean, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
They may
That's why
have
they say
just been
set the example.
yeah, and that just may have been the only way they know how to set an. I mean, not even necessarily
Not
set
that they
an
tried to set the
example.
example.
Yes, but that was just the example that they left for that person, and this is what they learned from.
Yeah, and they
Say, hey,
learn
I
how to
shouldn't turn
go.
out like so and so because when so and so did this, and this.
Exactly.
Yeah. Granted, I understand how that can be, especially thinking of it from a drug addict lifestyle, and then ended up losing their life to it.
Yep.
I understand how that can, in my mind, it's a horrible thing to say, but also in the fact that if it's helping someone who is essentially coming up in that same lifestyle to eventually change their mind or keep them from going down in lifestyle because they had an example of what it was like to be like that, then it works. It works in their favor. Hey, and favor ain't fair.
Yeah. Woo!
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
That's also not in
um,
in the Bible, so I don't know if I should be saying that, but it's definitely true
but
though.
it's true. I'm not gonna say it's true, but it's true to it.
Yes, there's truth
Truth
to
to
it.
it.
Yeah.
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 'Cause sometimes, like I've been fortunate and blessed enough to say that there is favor on my life. So, ladies and gentlemen, your man was not supposed to make it past 19.
Yeah, I tried to take him out. It didn't work. Had a hitman and everything. Hmm.
And it failed. No, real life, like there was people after me in real life, like once upon a time. But I wasn't supposed to. Not even just people, like the devil was on my ass type shit. I wasn't supposed to make it past 19, but here I am. I had a purpose.
Had to do Jakeisha like Big Show.
Oh man, that just took me back. I just had a whole
Yeah, you're
fucking
welcome.
flashback with that.
You're welcome.
Um, but yeah, they man, but that actually reminded me though. So I started talking on this in one of the other episodes, but I didn't dive into it. I mentioned Judas in one of the episodes, and this kind of goes in line with what we're talking about now. Like, I feel like there are people that are here that are put in your life, maybe not in your life, but there are people whose purpose is to betray you.
Hmm.
Because Judas's purpose was to betray Jesus.
He became known as the betrayer.
And then he hung himself, like
Yeah.
right after. Like, yeah, there are people who are and it's strange because this was the episode when we was talking about dreams and nightmares. I think was when I mentioned it a little bit, but
Hmm.
and I think I brought that up because like about a week or a couple weeks ago, I actually had a dream. I think did I talk about this on here? I talked about the dream I had, all the people that betrayed me. Did I talk about that over? You remember me saying that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so I had a dream of like all the people that betrayed me, like in the same like place. Someone even a room. They do that thing like all your exes come into a room. What would you do? Type situation. This was like that, but
Oh,
shut up. It was
please.
like that, but shut
Oh
up.
God.
It was like shut up. It was
Just
like
let
that,
me
but it
be
wasn't
in the
that.
number.
Stop it. Don't let me be in that.
Oh,
Take me out of
oh.
here. Take me out.
No, you're
Get me out of
okay. Matter of
here.
fact, hold on.
Get me out of here.
Ah,
Like you, fool.
I'm
I
all
don't think
here for
you.
I'm all
He
here for
said,
that.
he said,
Look,
I
get
want to
all
get a
the
flat on that wall.
boy.
No, no, real life. If I'm in a situation like that, it ain't gonna be nothing crazy or hectic. It'll be chill. Trust me. Um, it'll be chill. I'm just be like, as long as I got my biggest pizza, we all good. All y'all can go time out. They hate us because oh damn. Thought she was gonna say they hate us because they ain't us. Uh, but no, so in the dream though, it was like a dream of all the people that betrayed me, and in the dream, it revealed what would have happened if, hey man, um,
Sorry.
in the dream, in, in the dream, it revealed what
Mm-hmm.
would have happened if I had stayed connected to those people past the point of whatever situation happened that allowed me to no longer be connected to them to this day. So it showed like their true intentions, like the thing that they really would have done, or what their real angle was in having me in their lives. And it tripped me out. Like it went through like at least people from like the past, I want to say the past 5 years that had betrayed me, because there's not too many people that's ever betrayed me. Honestly, it's literally just like a handful of people. Um, and
I can think of someone.
if you're thinking about the same what I'm talking about, then yeah, that's one of them.
Yeah, does this person have a
Like
beard?
all of them were in that dream,
Oh, oh. Okay,
literally.
yeah.
Like so, the
You know what's
dream
funny?
is
I
set
thought I
up.
came across the one of them on Instagram. I mean, not Instagram, on TikTok. Like going TikTok live. Like I had to click into the profile and see like, how is this nigga on my feed?
Who's that creeping in my window?
Yeah.
But no, it was like so. It was like one dream was this one person, and it was like the chick was trying to like eventually was gonna try to get with me, and then I was gonna end up rejecting her, and then she was gonna fuck up whatever like I bit just out of spite because I want to go try to like get with her, you know. But
Yeah.
in reality, we never even got to that point, nowhere near that point ever, you know. Because my whole thing is when I work somebody, I work with somebody. That's all. That's it. Ain't no false lines, none of that shit. Bars. But in a dream, it was like I'm like, and even in a dream, I fucking nope. Um, and then with they ass in a dream, it was like they was trying to build and do some like crazy, like borderline illegal shit. And don't add her yet. Hold on. They were trying
Okay.
to do some crazy borderline illegal shit, and they when they got caught with it, they was go put it all on me. Say I'm the one that did it type shit, you know. And it's like shit. Glad I got out of that, you know. Like just those two instances alone, right there, it's big, you know. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, because I pride myself on like Paul Heyman says, can't nobody counsel you but you. And for me, with me in business, my business, can't nobody ruin my shit but me. Honestly, like that's how it's built. Like I've had people time and time again in real life who have tried to ruin anything that I've done, anything that I've built, me personally as a person. And the thing is, I'm me through and through. Like I don't give a shit. Like I'm public about who I am. I don't. They don't. Can't nobody stop me but me. But but yeah, it was crazy, and that's what made me in the mindset of like, even those people who betray you, they have a purpose. When those moments come and those things happen, the purpose is for you to be redirected, to go a different way, or to make sure you keep going the route you're supposed to go. Not so much redirected, but you stop here to rest for a bit, but you keep going, you know, or you do this thing so you can acquire what you need to get out of it to learn, like you stated before, and then you keep going. Yeah, I feel like it's a even those who betray, like that's their purpose. It's to do that. people that hurt you. When you're growing up, you may have family members that treat you wrong, treat you bad, treat you dirty. But that purpose is when you get out in the world, you got that thicker skin, you know? For some people, maybe not for everybody. It could be knowing how to, like, I don't know. Yeah, I guess me, I got a thicker skin when it comes to shit like that. But I also don't give a shit about people like doing shit like that because they know better. But yeah, I don't know. I do know because even when another so Cypress Sick, when Cypress Sick and Shelly when they were doing that, talking about the twin flame stuff or whatever, and one of the definitions of the ooh, that's crazy. Them dreams are terrible. Um, the twin flame conversation when he was saying that about the birthing vessel, and because the definition was like twin flames type of person that basically propels you propel each other, propel someone to get to that next level or motivate them to do something more than it's like iron sharpens iron type situation a little bit. And that's how it was with that. One iron sharpened iron, but the bullshit with her before you turn into bullshit is what allowed me to kick it into another year to be able to build what I've built because I had the mentality of building for my family, right? Family above all type shit, my own. Um, to be able to do that, to be 5 years ahead of my plan, to be 5 years ahead of everything that I thought I was going to do. I was like a whole like 5 years ahead of schedule. Still am ahead of schedule with everything. And like that, I give kudos to that or whatever. I mean, it is what it ain't now, which I'm glad for that. But even still, like that's what's her purpose. Her purpose was for me to go to the next gear. Like I wouldn't be with Yaz doing what I'm doing now because I wouldn't have had the motivation to be like, hey, how can I do this? How can I be a part of this? How can I XYZ and all this stuff? You know, doing the events, doing
Mm-hmm.
the show, doing the podcast. Her sister actually, the very first podcast thing that the affiliation made was because of her sister. So like shit like that, like everything has a purpose.
Yeah.
You know.
I think it's also. I think I talked about this before. That is also just understanding that everything has its season. You know, and when I say everything, I mean uh, jobs, people, materialistic things. Everything has its season in your life, and sometimes it can be hard to understand uh, why these things come and go. Some go quick, some last a good while, but some seasons are longer than others. So it's just understanding that, like right now, don't turn this into a clip too. Uh, Going through what could be a new season, or I would say the sunset of a season with a friend that I've had for 13 years. Let me see. '09 to no, almost 20 years. 17 years. Yeah, 17 years. Uh, it might be the sunset of a friendship all because I expressed to her that I didn't like how she was treating us on a trip that we were all on. And she felt that I could have went about it differently. I explained to her that no, I didn't because I did it the way I did because, to my knowledge, everyone, because I did it on a group FaceTime. Everyone in the group FaceTime had something, to my knowledge at the time, everyone in there had something to say. But after I said what I said and opened the floor for others to say what they had to say, got a little quiet in there. Or they started mentioning other stuff or coming to her defense or whatever the case may be. And it's just like, oh. So she dipped out the conversation, and I eventually got a phone call that night, and she was saying I was wrong for doing that, and she asked the ones that had nothing to say. She said she had asked two of them if she was being a bitch, and they had told her she wasn't being one. I was like, well, you asked them two, you didn't ask the other two. The other two would have told you, because I was tired. I was tired of it. And so I was just simply explaining how I felt, and she had a remark for everything. Nothing was her fault. Which, granted, I understand defending yourself if you don't think you did anything wrong, but also, uh, I told her also that I understand where she is right now. That she feels the way she feels because I've been her, but she has the privilege of somebody actually coming to her and telling them how they felt instead of it being years down the road. I can't hear you.
I'd say years, like the situation you talked about before with the
Yeah, 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 yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, where it's been years down the road and you're just now finding out what's wrong. I'm telling you a couple weeks ago. I tried to tell you a few days afterwards, but she was going through some stuff, so I let her be.
Right.
So, this just how it played out. She said I may hear from her, I may not hear from her. And I was just I'm an adult now. You being my friend, no, you decide not to be my friend no more. It does nothing to me. As much as you I don't know if you cared if it hurt my feelings or not. But I'm just here to say your decision is your decision. If this is the sunset on another season, chalk it up, dog. Roll the credits. Because what you're not gonna do is slow me down from going on this next trip. If anything, it's gonna be a hell of a lot better.
I feel like so. I know you may say about not really knowing what your purpose is. I'm not the one to tell you what your purpose is, but
You finna tell me what my purpose is?
no, from what I could tell is that when it comes to the people that you consider friends or even having a friendship with, um, you are pretty caring and good about like you're the type of person that like we came each other across each other in high school, right? So you're the type of person
I don't know why that makes me laugh, but it does.
too. I kind of felt old as fuck when I said it. Oh god. Shit.
Oh, it was funny.
I literally felt my brain going down the memory lane.
It's, oh God,
The
it's
clock
funny.
turned back and everything.
Man, what?
Shit.
Oh,
Oh man. That's the
okay.
first time I felt that happen. We talk about a lot of memory stuff a lot on this thing.
We do.
This is the first time I actually felt it happen. That's
Yeah.
wild. And we felt the same time as well. But we owe this shit clearly. But no, but yeah, even back then at Whitehall, like I remember I may not remember like the exact full on word for word interaction that we first had, but I remember the energy in the moment. And like they say, people don't remember what you did or what you said. They remember how you make them feel.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was that like me coming there, I didn't right away feel welcome. And I would just stop the cap and put it out there. So by the time I joined by the time I moved and I was enrolled in the school, me and Tavia weren't really that close no more by the time that happened. Because me and Tavia met over the summer. And it was a little bit of a summer fling, not full blown, but a little bit. But we met over the summer, and again, by the time I started, like, I mean, she was hung up on her ex at the time, who I think everybody who knows Tavia know who that person was that she was hung up on.
He went to school with us.
No, but she ended up being with him. And
I'm thinking of a couple people, but I don't know if you even know those couple of people because they didn't go to school with us.
yeah, it's somebody I never knew, like, personally, whatever, but
Okay.
I knew of. But whatever, but which was cool with me or whatever. But my thing was just, and and I had some family people that said some shit to her about they felt like she had started to try to lead me on type shit. But at the same time, it's like whatever, it didn't matter that much to me. But we weren't as close. Like the dynamic shifted, and a lot of it was because of that girl that I showed you in the yearbook. That I was like, I ain't like you was like you don't remember her or whatever. That chick.
Not at
A
all.
lot of it was her ass. And I peeped it or whatever. I'm the type of person to come in between people friendships, so I don't give a fuck. But because of that, she would have been on the person that I knew, and then I no longer was like rocking with that person. So then I'm just there pretty much definitely solo. And then this Ashcraft class is when he was like, "Oh, hey, you're new here? Hey, I'm Jordan. How you doing? What's your name?" I'm like, "I'm a kid." He's like, "Oh, where you
We
from?"
had
I'm
Miss
like,
Ashcraft
"Chicago."
together.
Yeah, it's
Hmm.
me, you, Will, Dallin.
Yeah, yeah, they was
Who
in
else
there.
was
So
in
yeah,
there?
you was in there too. Some white folks.
Yes.
You know what's crazy? I can tell you the pet. I can tell you what pet was in there more than I can tell you what
You talking about the
who
hedgehog?
human. Yeah, I can tell you the head about the
The
hedgehog
hedgehog
more
is
than
in the
that.
Be My Valentine video.
It surely is.
Yeah, it is.
Mm,
I can say the pet more than I can say the people.
mm.
But yeah, her daughter was in there with us too. Um,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
Brianna. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Um, but yeah, like it was pretty cool. Like that moment, because you
She
came up to me
lagging again.
first. Because you came up to me first, and then eventually, me and Dallin got cool, me and Will and everything, so on and so forth. But yeah, like you have, if this was Digimon, you would have the crest of friendship. And you
I
understand
love.
that reference,
I definitely do. I definitely do because I have definitely considered buying all of those.
bruh, man, man.
I
Who had the
actually
crest of friendship? Was
saw.
that TK or was that no? Was it?
I want to say it was TK.
I think it was TK. Yeah, yeah, it was
I'm
TK.
gonna look it up. You keep talking before we go off on
Okay.
another tangent.
But yeah, that's how I feel. And again, it transcends beyond because it wasn't just a moment in high school. Like even though I would say I was closer to Dallin than I was to you back then, but clearly not just with this. Like I mean, you was probably closer to Dallin than you was to like whatever. But I'm just saying like comparatively though, because I talked with him, hung out with him, we did music videos and shit together. We literally was
Hmm.
in the school when the school was closed. They let us come there to record shit in East Lab type shit.
Yeah, and it was Matt.
Who? Matt?
Matt.
Yeah, okay, Matt. That's never would have guessed that. That's
Well,
probably
he
why
was an
he had it.
ass.
Exactly. That's probably why he had it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because Matt had to grow as a person. But
Hmm.
um, but aside from the character, just the quest in and of itself, though, like yeah, because transcending beyond high school, like when I feel like we would have had a different connection if I knew you watch if we knew we watched wrestling back then, we would have had a different connection. I'm sure. Uh, I wouldn't get WWE. I had one WWE shirt, but I didn't wear it there. I don't think too often.
You
The
couldn't
CM
have.
Punk Best in the World shirt. Yeah, I couldn't have. The one with him holding the arrows. That shit. I
Hmm.
had the best since day one. I had that shit. I think that was the only one I had back then. I had that and then the red is the only black shirt. But but yeah, but beyond that, when you did find out that I watch wrestling, we reconnected on.
Instagram.
No, I think it was. No, yeah, it was Instagram. But no, we talked. No, it was on Facebook when I had my Facebook page, my original Facebook page, like years and years ago. I think I posted something. You saw watch wrestling, and that's when you was telling me like you would go to the events, and then, or no, you
Hmm.
didn't start going to events like that. But when we became adults, and then you saw the other thing, that's when you was talking to me about the events and stuff and everything like that. Like it was like every few years we would talk. We would come across each other. We'd have a
Yeah.
conversation for a little bit every few years. Um, yeah. Uh, like I never like oh, don't fuck with these people. Like the people I named that was in our class, those are people that I'm like from Whitehall. I fuck with them. Not just y'all, of course, but all the first ones that come to my mind for sure. And it ain't just because y'all black, but you know. Would you like to? You waiting for Cipher? Or you gonna do
I'm
it
waiting
now?
for Cypher.
But yeah, yeah. So I gotta say that. But that I feel like I'm not gonna say that's your purpose, but it's purposeful how you are and how you have that spirit of friendship. It's very purposeful because it does it has helped people, I'm sure. And I am gonna speak for your friends that you have had and have. Like it's helped them having you in their corner in their life. And I'm one of those people. It has helped even before now doing Stop the Cap, just over the years, just being able to have somebody else I can talk wrestling with, even if it's just for a little bit. With somebody from my past, from high school, that I can talk to, even if it's just for a little bit, because I don't fuck with the people in high school like I fuck with the people from my elementary school. Elementary school, you would think we graduated high school together because that's how we all are together, even to this day.
It's funny you bring that up. One of my elementary school friends is actually one of the ones that's really be supporting us like social media wise.
Nice.
Like he comments a lot on our
You've been commenting a lot recently.
yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He be supporting and he'll randomly send me a text or a comment talking about something. But he'll share them and whatnot. And he does he's a streamer too. As a matter of fact,
oh,
let me shout him out real quick.
go ahead, plug them.
Let me turn this into a little clip. Let me shout my boy out. Where he at? Let me find him out here. God dog. Instagram, stop being difficult. But his Instagram name is Majin McGriddle. MAJINMCGRIDLE. Give him a follow, guys. He's a great streamer. He's a good guy, even greater friend, better husband, even better dad. Yeah,
Happy
that's my
Father's
guy.
Day to
We
him.
go, we go, we go way back, like four flats on the Cadillac, boy. We go way back.
I don't understand that.
It's okay,
Why are there four flats on the Cadillac?
because Cadillacs stay flat.
But why would the tires be flat?
You had to ask somebody that own one. Look at her, change the picture. Yeah. Change the picture. Yeah. She said, did y'all meet in 2024?
No, it was before that. Cause what? I don't know. It had to be before that. I know. I had my daughter. Uh, when we went to Cuna house where she was doing hair. So I it either had to be spring, maybe it was like spring 2022.
That's what I did. I
And the
did that.
middle finger.
Yeah. I was told not to do this one because this one means something else.
Yeah, that means something else sometime later.
Yeah. Yeah.
I forget what, but
No. Well, it wasn't somebody that speaks sign language that told me that.
oh, so yeah, bad. So I gotta make sure my pastors don't do that.
You come on the podcast, I'll tell you.
What Paul Heyman say? Google it. I'm not here to educate. Talking to me about something. Somebody was asking about something one day. Think you funny. Was asking me about something, asking her about something. I was like, girl, you better tell him what Paul Heyman said. She's like, what Paul Heyman say? I was like, you said Google it, bitches. I'm not here to educate you. She started dying because she remembered the moment when it happened. I'm
Yeah.
like, sugar honey child, you better let them know. Man. But,
I just speaking of sugar honey child, I just taught my parents, well, my mom and my grandmother, sugar honey iced tea.
Sure. How wait? How do they not know? I'm
They
sure
did
your
not.
grandma
They
was
had.
around when
They
the iced tea was made. Like what?
they had never heard of sugar honey iced tea
That's wild.
because my grandmother. So you know, we go to my grandparents' house and clean up, right? And she
Yeah.
found a shirt, one of my grandfather's shirt, and it said something with shit on it. And so I was reading it off because my mom couldn't see it, so I was reading it. And I got to the part and I just said sugar honey iced tea. My grandma caught on to it immediately, but my mom didn't know. She was like, "What is that?" I was like, "That's take the first letter of each word." She was like, "Oh, yeah." She said, "I got to use
You learn
that."
something new every day.
Yeah,
Both
of them said, "I'm gonna have to use that."
Look at you. You setting a bad example. Not that funny as hell. Shit, no, you just lagging. Sugar honey child. But no, I mentioned Paul Heyman. So I mean, I guess I didn't see too much Paul Heyman on Raw. Did you watch
I
Raw?
didn't. I'm still watching it. I've been behind because you know Mondays I don't get off till late, and I went to bed. I missed last Friday because I went on a date, and yeah, I'm behind, so I got to catch up.
Well, you know when the King of the Ring tournament stuff.
Yeah, I know Jay won, but I hadn't.
Jay
And
about to fight Javon Friday.
Yeah, and for whatever reason, Sammy and Cody beefing.
Yeah, because he's the last good guy.
I seen the shirt.
I want the shirt.
That's interesting.
I ain't spending $34 for the shirt.
You know how much you paid for that? Keep it on your shoulder.
I'm gonna pay for what? This?
Yeah.
I pay for this.
You didn't buy that? It was a gift.
This is my daddy's.
Oh, you thief.
He let me. So what's this? Like 4 Halloweens ago? Yeah, like 4 Halloweens ago, my daughter dressed up as Ladybug, and I dressed up as my character that I created on the game with the title. So that's what we did. And I was like, yeah, you cool peeps. Kita is kind of funny as we see.
I don't know because she won't come over. She pop on and then she leaves. So I wouldn't know.
Marco Polo. But yeah. So yeah, the arena shaker is facing Javon Evans though.
Hey, the arena shaker. Warning shot. Bow. Boy, I still love it. To this day.
Yo, if you go on memes, or like I don't know if it's on Instagram like that too, but I know on Twitter, like not the memes, the gifs. When you hit the gifs, that's
Mhm.
one of the first
Is it?
gifs that come up, or it's him
I'm
doing
going.
that to LA Knight. I'm
I'm
like,
going to look now.
yes. I ain't have a reason to use it yet, but when I do, man, like
I
give
don't
me a
see. I don't
reason.
see it. I don't see it. Let me see. What if I type in warning shot?
Maybe. Man,
Nope.
this show warning
Shay
shit.
Uso. Nope.
Type
I
in
don't see
bow.
it. How do you spell bow?
B-O-W.
Huh? B-O-W?
B-O-W. Yeah.
I don't see it. You're gonna have to send it to me.
Damn. Yeah, I sent it to you. But yeah, I was like, ooh. But yeah, the Arena Shaker. I just can't get enough of saying the Arena Shaker, bro. Like, that's such a dope ass name. Like, I need them shirts. That's the shirt. I need an Arena Shaker shirt. I keep.
An arena
That,
shaker. Does he have one
an Arena
that
Shaker.
says
Nah,
arena
no.
shaker?
Nah, not yet. But it better come. They need
Yeah,
that shirt by
they need
SummerSlam. I'm
that.
telling you.
Yeah,
I
arena
want that
shaker
Arena
is like.
Shaker shirt.
Are you still not gonna get a warning shot shirt? They got a black one.
So I
What's
went
with you in
shopping.
purple?
I got purple shit. Like
You can make an outfit. You could do purple and all black.
one time,
Is this
like
on?
I understood that.
You know that was perfect. You know it is because you caught on to it.
Yes, and I was in the right key for that shit too, and everything. Hey, I give you that. I give you that. I give you that. That was good. That was actually great. That was great. But yeah, like
My favorite Triple H song, by the way. That is
King of
my
Kings.
favorite. No,
Oh, you said that's your favorite.
yeah,
I like King of Kings.
it's King of Kings is great, but
Yeah.
that old school one is my favorite.
Yeah.
That might be my new ringtone. I might have to change it.
I was gonna say I think I did it as my ringtone at one point. Or like,
Yeah.
or no, back on MySpace where you was able to change like how your songs and shit on there.
Hmm.
I had that as one of my
Now
songs.
you're really making us sound old.
I heard the dial-up tone when I said it. I had that song. I had the cross blend between with Radar KO. I had that
Hmm.
for a minute. Because what Randy Orton OG theme song is what was it called?
Hold on. I'm gonna get closer when I say this.
You're like
You talking a lot of shit from behind the screen. Your ass ain't popped up on here. Just saying. Let me back you up.
he said, now let me back up.
Hmm.
Almost lost my composure. But
Had to woosah.
but no. But back to the Rita Shaker. Like, yeah, I ain't rocking with that purple, bro. Like, give me another color. I would when I say green, anything but purple and green, because I don't really rock with green. I ain't got my green shoes that I used to have. So, oh, like they could have
I've
had
been
this shit
cons-
in gold.
I've been considering getting the bloodline shoes here lately. I've
I
been
just bought some
considering it.
more.
That'll be the only pair of Jordans I've ever owned.
Yeah, because right now you only got one Jordan. He said no yeet, but that's a great investment. You better get them while you can. Look, at I don't know if it's Nike or Foot Locker, but you're only able to buy one pair, so don't mess up. How I was able to do it, I'm a genius. I got more, I'm a genius. But no, we actually Me and my daughter actually wearing our bloodlines Father's Day together. That should be dope. Shit.
You said what? You and your daughter.
Said,
Oh yeah, I forgot you bought her some.
yeah.
Where'd you work? Where can I go to get them?
Foot Locker.
Foot Locker. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, I you can use my Foot Locker thing if you want to as well. I give you my Foot Locker code, so so I get some.
Something about order them online.
Yeah. So I get points.
Okay.
I'll let you use the discount too if you want.
Just text
Whatever
it to me.
discount I have.
I can go. I'll go get them this weekend then.
All right.
What's up, niggas? My niggas.
Since you're here, shout out to the niggas and the niggas only. Yeah.
Juneteenth.
Just to let you, yeah, Juneteenth. This Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Celebrate your fellow Negro.
She's trolling us.
Man.
Trolling us.
But the solidarity
yeah,
is still there.
Look, Zakisha, look, niggas be on nigga time sometimes. You feel me? So I had a few extracurriculars. Took me a little extra time to get here, but I made it though. I made it before Mr. Whitty went to sleep and shit, and we had to shut it down.
Man, yes. Because I'm
so,
gonna give y'all about 15 more.
Understandable.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna dive into it because Mr. Whitty got to catch up with wrestling, so we ain't gonna dive into too much wrestling stuff. Right? We gonna stick to the actual topic at hand for the first time in forever.
Okay.
So I don't know if you got a chance to read the topic or see the description. Well, I don't know. Were you watching on Facebook?
No, they actually took my Facebook. I don't have a Facebook. I have to make another page.
Shit.
They blicked my shit permanently, so it is what it is. So new Facebook coming soon. I was too frustrated to deal with it, but I'll deal with it on my off day tomorrow, and I'll start sending out friend requests, at least to you guys. I'm not re-adding all 5,000 friends. That shit's totally not going to happen. So it'll just organically get back to that or it won't, whatever.
Yeah.
But I'll add you guys again. But I did see the topic right here in the description. Freedom versus purpose is the topic, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Freedom versus purpose. So like the ideal is like, so as you know, the words that are in our topics is whatever comes to mind for you personally. But like some of like the just the brain teasers, if you will, it's like for freedom, it's like what freedom means to you. Juneteenth is also coming up this weekend, so you speak on freedoms involving that or freedoms involving that. I also reference Loki's line from the Avengers: "Freedom is life, straight as life." And then what allows you to be free? What gives you your freedom? For the purpose side, is like I don't know. Is purpose power? Is it a prison? Is it something else? I can't remember what the other third word I said for purpose. But does it give you what you need? Do you have purpose? Do you feel you have purpose? Like, what is life? What is purpose like for you? And then I asked Mr. Whitty earlier. I was like, oh, we asked each other, people. Do you feel everyone has purpose and is it purposeful? So those are the ideals. And I know you're able to retain a lot of it. That's why I just gave it to you like that.
For sure.
So, you need me to hit the graphic yet or no?
Yeah, you can go ahead and hit the graphic and we'll jump into it here. For sure.
Here we go.
Switch it up.
Yo, yo, yo. Welcome, welcome, welcome for all the people who just tuning in, man. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, man. Hit the notification bell to stay in tune for all content from the Stop the Cap podcast show. And make sure you run up that hype, man, so you keep us in the algorithm. So now that all that housekeeping shit out the way. So for me, I feel like you said a whole lot, but you said a lot of substance when you were just giving me a breakdown of what you and Jordan were talking about. It's interesting because I feel like purpose for me personally has been freedom, but I also see how purpose can become a prison. That was a very interesting thing you said there. I think some people's purpose or what they feel like their purpose is or what they've been conditioned or trained or programmed, any of those words, to believe that their purpose is, can become a prison for them. So like, for example, I feel like that's what happens with most fanatics. Like anybody who's a fanatic, like people who are, it don't matter what type of fanatic you are. I'm just saying, like when you are fanatic behind a cause, whether it's like you're talking about the Crusades, we're talking about Nazis, like whatever it is, no matter good, bad, indifferent, wherever you place them at, once you have a certain purpose or a certain higher calling or a greater good type of mentality towards what you're doing, it can become a prison because it consumes your life. I always say too much of anything is a bad thing, even a good thing. So like I another more close to home example I'll give is that I grew up in the church, right? And the streets like equally. But the thing of it was like on the church side of things, the church people in my family and extended family, a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them were what I consider and classified as religious extremists. Their purpose was to serve God. Their purpose was to bring other sheep into the flock. Their purpose was to spread the good word of the, King James version of the Bible. But at the same time, they got so entrenched in that purpose that there was no room for anything else. There was no room for logic. There was no room for scientific debate. There was no room for anything outside of what's in this book. So
just like conversation to meet someone in the middle to bring them where they were type shit.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that has become a prison for some people. But I also feel like, but I get it on the flip side of that same coin. What I came to understand later was that the reason why a lot of them were like that was because that purpose gave them meaning. It gave them a reason to get up every day. It was like it was their coping mechanism. It was their medicine. It was their therapy. It was any of those things that we want to say, like the same way I smoked weed and went to actual therapy and music was my therapy before that. Like it was the same thing for them. And that's why they pushed it so hard, so vigorously, aggressively, almost even. So I feel like saying all that to say that purpose absolutely can be freedom for some people, because my purpose of doing music, when I'm doing it, I'm free, but I'm still confined in a sense because I don't leave myself open for other things. That's why I'm glad that I started to kind of branch out and do the media thing, like doing podcasting like this, or even like now I've done interviews and stuff. Nick, I ain't never aspired to be no interviewer, but that opportunity came and I thought outside the box of what I had, programmed myself and had been conditioned to do. So I feel like it could be a good thing or a bad thing. It just depends on the person. It depends on what they believe their purpose is. And as far as the freedom aspect of it, I think another thing I'll say about freedom really quick, because I want to see what y'all think about this. The other thing I'll say about freedom is, especially with Juneteenth coming up, in the next couple of days, I feel like even though, yes, technically we are free, definitely freer than any version of our ancestors have ever been. But it's like, okay, cool. We have these certain freedoms now that we didn't have then, but we're still trapped in our minds. I feel like we're still mentally enslaved. And I think a lot of those shackles come from systemic racism and trauma passed down through generations because of that. But it's also a self-inflicted thing, a self-imposed thing, because our race of people seems to have this mentality that because we have been so wronged, because we have been treated so horrendously throughout the course of time, we just seem to want to throw this infinite pity party for ourselves. And I'm not saying everybody that's black. I'm just saying you niggas know who you niggas is. Y'all be on this motherfucker tweaking. And y'all be outside tweaking, and y'all use days like Juneteenth, and y'all use days like motherfucking with a whole month of Black History Month to, instead of honoring Black people, honoring the struggle and where we come from and trying to push the culture forward, y'all just use it as a platform to fucking be bitching and moaning all the time about shit that you could change if you wanted to, at least in your own personal lives. Maybe you can't change it on the grander scale of our race, but I mean, you know, we got to start some fucking where. So I feel like sometimes people feel free, but at the same time, they don't realize how confined they are up here. Even if we're physically free, we're not incarcerated, we're not in chains, we're not in the cotton fields anymore picking. Bro, we still feeding into that same program, into that same system. We still subject to systemic racism in other ways. It's just not as blatant as it was then. So I just think we have to be free in our minds mostly before we can truly talk about being free as a people, you know, externally. We have to be free internally, or at least working towards that freedom before we start talking about, oh, are we free on the outside? And that's just my take on that. But I would love to know what y'all, I would love to hear a rebuttal or feedback on that from y'all.
Yeah, I'd say. So when you made that statement about being free in your minds, see, let me get some flack for this, but I also don't care. When Kanye made that statement about what was it? Slavery was a choice. When he said that, his delivery made not. I didn't watch the whole interview, so I don't know before you did, but just that portion of it that everybody wants to like flip out about. Like, I get what he means by that.
I did too. I fully understood what he meant, bro.
So like, but I get it on different levels. Watch this. I'm finna get so much flack, but whatever.
Fuck it, they gonna tear us up in the chat anyway. Go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna stop the motherfucking cap regardless.
We gonna stop the cap.
Slavery was a motherfucking choice because in Africa they chose to sell us to the Europeans. Am I wrong?
Our old people did sell us out, bro. It wasn't all a physical conquering. It was like, nah, nigga, there was some bartering going on here. There was some transactional shit happening here, bro.
Exactly. They, not even just that, but it was a choice where, yes, there were people who ran, fought, who escaped, sure, but there were also those who did not fight back. Fast forwarding, getting to America, you're now here in chains, in bondage, beat, killed, raped, so many fucking things. I'm not saying it is a choice to have to go through that, but it's the choice to fight back. And I get that's also involved in the choice of life or death. And also, it's so much that goes with that too. It's like, if I do fight back and I die, what happens to my kids?
Yep.
I get that. Baseline, a choice is still there though. I'm not, and I don't think Kanye even meant that. I don't want to fully speak for his ass like that, but in the sentiment that he was giving, I didn't take it as he's saying y'all chose to let it happen. Just straight out like that and did nothing. Because we know people did stuff. I'm of the mentality, and I have been of the mentality for decades now, that life is about choices. Every single fucking aspect. Life is about choices. The choice for me to say life is about choices and do this shit is a fucking choice. Like every little thing. So, we have the freedom to choose in our minds and then act on those things that we had in our mind. Back then, now, and forever. All puns intended.
Yeah.
But just even now, we got the choice to go and fucking vote, right? We did a whole episode about these things, about the vote.
We
right?
have the right to vote now. Yep.
And choose not to do it because you feel like it's going to do nothing. But now knowing the fact that you're choosing not to do it is doing something, but not in the way that you want it to go.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So many different aspects of it. And I go friend
It's
like
layered.
when I think when Obama was his second term, I think is when I was able to vote. If I'm not mistaken, for his second term, I'm not sure, but I didn't vote. It, now I would be proud to be like I voted, and I don't know if you keep the ballot or whatever the fuck back then. I don't know
Most
if you
people
did
do.
that,
They
whatever.
keep the I voted
Like
joint. Most people do.
yeah, so like I would have been proud to have done it, but I didn't because of my mental. I'm like his ass. What was the point? I was also busy in my life doing other shit too when I was young and dumb.
For
But
sure.
that matters because they
Yeah.
look at the fucking tallies of that shit over the years, just like they do the census. When they
Yeah.
see, are you alive? How many people are in your household? And all that type shit. Like
Hmm.
they do that for a reason because they want to see what's what. It's not about tracking you as the individual. It's about them trying to get a good assessment on can we pull the wool over their eyes? Can we stop them from being able to like read and educate themselves? Can we take away their freedom without letting them know that we're taking away their freedom? So I wasn't even trying to turn it political like that, but literally that's what came to mind when you mentioned
No, that's a great point
freedom and
that you
dimension.
made though, and I know because I'm gonna let you go, Mr. Willie. All I wanted to say was to your one point about the Kanye thing. Again, not speaking for bro, but I always understood what he was trying to convey, even if it wasn't like delivered the best way. Um, the other big talking point on top of that is that he was also saying how the slaves outnumbered the slave masters, which is
Exactly.
100% true. Um, Granted, the slaves didn't have firearms, which was one of the big determining factors as well. But it's kind of like that saying when they say that if we ever go to war with China, we would run out of bullets before China ran out of soldiers. It's that type of situation because of how many people they have in the army. It's that type of situation where it's like, as many as of us as it was, yeah, a lot of people would have died. It would have been a fucking massacre. But in reality, if they were willing to have that mindset to just say fuck that and throw all of their weight towards them niggas, they absolutely could have broken out of slavery a lot sooner by force. They just would have been, it would have cost the cost of life, the casualties just would have been, been high. So that's the other point that he was making was like, nigga, y'all outnumber them. Like, nigga, take them niggas out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's the big part that people missed in that clip is that he was saying like, yo, we outnumber them. So military wise, strategically, we should be able to win. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna come at a cost though, just like in any battle.
Especially back then, because the weaponry back then was nothing compared to what it is now.
Yeah.
Now we're fucked.
But see, the thing is now we wouldn't even be that fucked. You know why? Because most of us got that same shit. Or I would say most of us, each one of us knows somebody that got some military grade weaponry right now. You know what I'm saying? We could call a motherfucker and they go pull up with some shit that you see the Navy SEALs with. You're like, damn, how did you even get that? You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's the only thing that's slightly different now is that as a people, black people love guns. Even those who aren't gun enthusiasts, like black people being around guns so much, we tend to have this propensity to be like gun owners and gun users, whether legally or illegally. And I'm telling you, like, I done seen some niggas from the hood that got some shit where it's like, bro, how did you even purchase this weapon?
Yeah, I thought that was only in 007.
Right, like, how did you get this, bro? You know what I'm saying? So it would be slightly different now, just a little bit, not a lot, because you mostly correct, because they got that shit too, but we aren't as behind the curve as we were then, because even though weapons were not as advanced then, we didn't even have those fucking guns. Like they had this shit. We would have had to strategically find a way to take the weapons from them, and then we could have, you know what I'm saying, used our power along with that and our numbers along with that to free ourselves a little bit sooner. But to be fair, the government itself still had to change, because even if we did free ourselves, we stuck over here. So it's like, all right, boom, we take over this fucking plantation in Louisiana, right? Boom, we got this motherfucker. They can't even get this motherfucker on. We got this bitch locked down. How long can we hold this bitch down before the government from some of these other states that still believed in slavery, we're going to come and take that shit back?
Right.
We ain't got no boats to get out of here. We can't go back to Africa. We don't even know how to fucking get back to Africa, like navigation wise. So even if that's the other side of that, even if we did fight back in that way that he was describing, it still would have been like we would have been at a disadvantage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Ultimately, in the long run.
unless it was like a fucking thing like in Sinners where he was singing and like all the different spiritual, unless it was some shit like that and it connected across the country and we was able to be on the same.
Well, yeah, right. If it was some shit like that, then yeah, because that's a real revolution. That's like unite.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So if it was like that, that's the only way it could have worked is if all of us were able to communicate, kind of like how Harriet Tubman was doing with the Underground Railroad to just get people out. What if they was just using that shit instead of to get people out? They was using it to pass information. And the motherfuckers like, yeah, we finna coordinate this one big ass mass takeover. That would have been some crazy shit. I ain't gonna lie. That would have been raw as hell.
Mr. Witty, what's your take on Cypher 6?
I'm indifferent. I see to an extent what y'all were saying about understanding what Kanye was saying, that they had the numbers. But also, and y'all kind of hit the point that I'm finna say as well, that they really had, even if they did, there were others that were coming. But something that you also have to take into consider is that the slave owners understood how powerful a mindset is. And they made sure to never put them in any type of situation where they could develop the type of mindset of even thinking of escaping or wanting to leave. Because even when we were free, niggas was like, man, I still got to get these crops out.
Yeah, where the fuck I'm gonna go? Yeah.
Because the mindset was set, beaten into the skin of us. So to say that, to say confidently, to say confidently that slavery was a choice, I can't agree with, just because to have someone's mind is to have full control, is to have control of the body. That's why you hear stories of people who do go and break out, and they're usually the ones who were taught by like Big Daddy's wife or whoever. You know, they was their favorite person. They would read to them and teach them how to read and educate them and stuff. An educated Negro is the most dangerous thing you could have did back then.
For sure.
And look how well it worked out for us now. With the exception of Akil.
Damn it. I thought you was gonna let that one slide. It was like a second.
Hey, I'm white black anyway, so it's cool.
Yeah, I know. But so I can't fully agree with the statement that it was a choice, because like I said, to have someone's mind in your hand and it truly be putty is to have control over the body.
That's that prison by purpose thing I was talking about too, because as a slave, they've made you realize that your purpose is to serve. Your purpose
is to serve. Yeah,
there you go.
To serve, bro. So now, even though you free, like to piggyback off what you just said, Mr. Woody, like, look, that's real shit. You're free. It's happened. We can leave. Where the fuck am I gonna go? I need to tend to these crops. I need to. How these fucking cows gonna live without me? Like, nigga, I'm the one that take care of these fucking chickens and pigs and shit. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like,
we got a house right over here. I ain't got no house wherever y'all trying to send me to.
Like, I could take a bath here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Take a bath. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So I get that. Like that point, I'm glad you at least flushed that point out, because that's what they were experiencing. These people had, even when they finally reached freedom and it was a reality, a lot of them still just wanted to stay conformed to what they were mentally programmed to be.
That's how we got sharecropping.
Mm-hmm.
So we eventually went from living and working the land for somebody else, but to working the land for somebody else, but being paid in a lot better situation, which is how we became sharecroppers.
And you could actually fucking leave if you wanted to do that. That was the other difference. You could actually fucking leave. So
yeah.
And then you also think about, I'm sorry, Jordan, I just want to say, like, you think about the people who did leave. Let's at least touch on the other side of that too. Mm-hmm. So if freedom happens, those people, they've been programmed to have that purpose too, but they've broken the program because they're like, nah, fuck that, I'm out of here. Like the mental torment mixed with the physical torment, they like, I finally have freedom. It's that release. I'm gone. Whatever fucking part of the North I can get to. So they migrate to the North. A lot of people came here. I remember seeing, like, I forget what movie it was, but it was a movie basically about like a black slave family. Actually, it was a play, I think. It wasn't even a movie. It was a play I saw. It was a Broadway play. And basically a black slave family moved from the South, one of the states in the South, after the whole, you know what I'm saying, slavery thing was fucking abolished. Boom. They get to Chicago because, you know, it's an opportunity to make real money in a city like Chicago. And you talking about like just total culture shock because they amazed about the opportunities and what the difference up here in the city. But it's like that same racism is still there. So even though those people were free, and they still were kind of dealing with the backlash of the racist people that still existed in the country and in the world, period. Because they're like, oh, these niggas think they hot shit. They came up here because they got free from the South, man. We finna get on their ass. And now they making your life harder while you up here, and that's a different type of adversity. So you still dealing with it, even though you're not in chains, you still kind of like imprisoned, because now you got to deal with the, like I say, the racist, systemic racism that's up here in the hiring system, in the school system. That's how we end up in the projects. They built that shit for us. You know what I'm saying? So our trauma continues to take another level. And even though we technically free and we have purpose of being free and what we can do, whatever we want to do, be whatever we want to be, technically you can't. You see what I'm saying? Not everybody, because of the way they have the system set up. So it's just like, I just wanted to peel back that layer too, because that's the opposite side of it. The niggas who was like, nah, we out of here, they still didn't have it easy when they came up north.
Yeah, it's the same wolf, but in different clothing.
Yeah,
it's presented completely different.
Same problem, but it's totally laid out differently.
Yeah,
same shit, different toilet.
And these niggas was just trying to get that lifetime supply of toilet paper. You feel me? They knew it was some bullshit. Niggas knew this was some bullshit. Soon as
is this a leaf?
Right.
I'm tired of wiping my ass with poison ivy.
They was like, I want some toilet. I was fucking Scott's out back then. When did they make that shit? When did they make that shit?
Out back then.
Again, shout out to the niggas because we invented toilet paper.
Right, you feel me? So niggas had to figure that shit out. And they knew they was gonna need that shit forever. We gonna need this shit paper forever. You feel what I'm saying?
They was tired of using that sponge on the stick.
Yeah,
if only they knew what a pack was, who invented that motherfucker, man.
If they knew what a what was?
A pack, like to get royalties and shit for that shit.
Oh,
like,
patent. Okay. Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, that motherfucker, they didn't even have tissue back then that wasn't chafing. So they was just going for the gusto. You know what I'm saying? That's what they had to rework that formula a few times before that shit came out. They wanted it.
Boy, that one ply wasn't hidden. You was doing this with that one ply.
Oh, bro,
look, no, they didn't even have one ply. They had old ply. Like you had to go, oh.
Oh god, yeah. That finger.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm just knowing, like, this shit we don't ever think about like that, because it's like we grew up in a world where all that shit existed at a certain level at that point. But nah, just think about it. It wasn't that long ago before we were born. What we talking about was not that long before that. So it's like I can only imagine what that shit was like, bro. I can only imagine.
So
Right.
toilet paper, modern commercial toilet paper was first introduced in 1857. So you got a whole hundred some odd years when we first got over here. Well, even actually a couple hundred years when we first got here, when before we was using toilet paper.
That's what I'm saying. That was what I meant. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, but and then you mentioned Scott. You remember the Scott
Yeah,
Paper Company, which hilarious is a joke towards The Office. If y'all watch The Office, Scott
yeah,
Paper Company.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
the Scott Paper Company popularized toilet paper sold on rolls, which became the standard format for what we use today, and that went until 1890. So it's a good 40 some odd years in between now.
That's what I'm saying. And that's still not that long. Like you know, saying, still
Nah,
not that long. We could if we had been born just 4 decades earlier.
man, what?
You feel me?
A kid
Just,
would have been like, "Here you
just
go.
like, oh man,
I,
bro.
I would have told their ass like, you gonna do what? This
You be
your
back there
warning
wiping
shot.
and just
Bow. I
you
ain't
back there
playing with
wiping and just
that.
taking your hand like this, shaking it off."
Ugh, bro, you gotta wash your hands for 15 minutes, bro. For 5 minutes, you gotta wash them in 15 minutes, bro.
Okay.
Scald the hot water.
So the historian buff in me is interested in this. So in 6th century CE, I ain't never heard of CE. There are written records from China mention the use of paper for cleaning after using the toilet. And then in 14th century, toilet paper was being mass produced for the imperial court in China. So, boy, China was always ahead of the game, weren't they?
They was always more technologically advanced, bro. That's all. That shocks
Either
me
that,
not
or
at
they
all.
just hate it.
No shock.
They just got tired of touching shit a lot longer.
Yeah, that's
Of
it.
course, a lot
They
longer than the
wasn't
white
cool with
folks
that
back
shit.
then.
They weren't. Yeah, white folks didn't give a fuck, nigga. They gonna touch they shit, go fuck they bitch, and go eat. All in
That's
the
like
same.
there's this
Same. And
famous
then go kill a nigga and have blood on his hands.
That's how they
yes.
had gout and syphilis.
Yeah, that's what I was going to talk about. So there's this clip from this TV show that goes around a lot. I see it a lot on Instagram, where this white kid, I guess he's like a time traveler, and somehow he gets in the presence of Mansa Musa, and so he goes and introduces himself, and he says, "My name is Kevin, and I'm from England," and Mansa Musa and his right hand man, they both go, "Oh, England." The sick people when they don't wash their hands. So that's just hilarious because they even knew to think that they knew then how filthy they were is hilarious.
Yeah, bro. Trifling. It's just trifling shit, bro. As OG would say, trifling. You know,
Yeah. Trifling, trifling, trifling.
At the college, I used to see when I was going to the bathroom, I would hate, I hated. See, I know what Jordan gonna say when I say this, but it's the truth though, bro. It's the truth. I've seen it so many times with my own eyes. Every single time I'm in the bathroom, and then I would see like the guy leave the bathroom and he not wash his hands, and the person, the people that those people were always Asian people. Every time they would leave the bathroom and not wash their fucking hands. And I'm just every single time I see that shit, I just be like, "What the fuck, bro?"
yeah, bro. I
Like
can't
that
do
shit
it,
is
bro.
disgusting.
Can't
Every
do
time. That's probably why I feel the way I feel now that I think about it. Because I ain't start feeling that way until I got in college, like you.
I
Probably
can't
why I
knock
feel that
that
way.
because they do be nasty now. They might not have been back then, but somewhere along them couple centuries, they lost their touch. Cause this is not to say he was being nasty. It was just very ignorant. There was one time I was traveling and I stopped to use the toilet at a gas station, and this guy, a couple stalls down, Asian guy, I got his phone on speaker and just talking all loud while on the toilet and whatnot. I'm just like, I'm trying to shit. I ain't got my headphones, and I got to listen to your ignorant ass conversation this whole time. I ain't signed up for this. You
Was he
talking
talking in
about really
English?
pushing on the toilet? No, he was not. I'd at least been interested then. He was speaking some. I don't know. He was speaking some Asian language.
Mandarin.
I'm not sure what it was.
Talking
Mandarin,
about Mandarin.
Cantonese, something. But he was. I was just like, oh brother, this guy stinks.
Hey, I got that. I understood that reference.
There you go.
I didn't necessarily understand it. It was funny, but somebody told me what it was, and I was like, "Oh, okay, whatever." But yeah,
You know how to kill a moment, man. God.
Hell no.
I gotta get my Alexa. Hey, wait, I gotta see. So before we got on here, I got a notification on Twitter about Alexa Bliss.
If you
it
got
said something about what did it say? It said thank you for your service, Alexa Bliss, and it's from WWE. So I gotta dive into that, and I hope it ain't saying she gone, because I'm gonna be pissed.
Shit, I ain't seen nothing about that. Let me do a quick search on the interwebs. But nah, the only people I've seen that's been gone is from TNA. I ain't seen nobody been gone.
I saw Dreamer left TNA.
Yeah, Dreamer definitely did leave TNA, and Tessa Blanchard left right before that, which I was really surprised about. Salute to Tessa. I actually got to meet Tessa. She, you know, what's crazy? Like, people still be doing that shit when she come to like indie shows. They be saying like she's a racist and all that other shit, and people be screaming.
What did she do? I've heard the chant, but I don't know what exactly she did.
It was some shit where they was saying she was bullying other talents in the locker rooms, and it would just happen to be talents of different races. Like that was like the common thread. It was like other wrestlers. I forget their names, but other workers that she's worked with in the business that were different races. Like she's apparently bullied them and said racial slurs to them, and this has been like a thing that people have said about her. Now I didn't experience it when I was around her in only wrestling, but I mean she seemed cool. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. But
yeah,
that's just what people were saying.
On Twitter. I've been following her on Twitter for years.
And I can say she was around hella niggas when I was there. I'm a nigga, and she didn't say no racist shit to us. She didn't treat us like she treated us really good. So,
they fuck with us when they fuck with us. At least to our face.
No, for sure. I just know the times I have experienced racism, like it was very blatant. So like I guess I'm not used to the playing, but I definitely agree with you that that's most likely the case. But when I'm experiencing it, it usually be right in my motherfucking face.
Who knows?
Yeah, okay. We'll find out like eventually either way, because it'd be like a Hulk Hogan situation where it's like, oh, some audio then got recorded and it's then that'll be the proof and the world will know. Like it shit like that always come out, even if it come out right before she dies. You know what I'm saying? Like you know how this shit goes. We got you.
Got you, bitch.
You know how that shit go, bro. So that's why it really don't be mattering like trying to figure it out, because if it's true, it's gonna come out eventually anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's just how this shit usually goes, especially when you are a public figure in the public eye and you make a name for yourself, or you come from a famous family that's made a name for itself in a certain sector of the world or a certain business. Like, so you know how this should be. And I don't see anything about Alexa Bliss being released or anything. I just did a search on the Twitter, which is a hellscape.
Who said she released?
Because before this started, I saw a tweet from WWE that said, "Thank you for your service, Alexa Bliss."
Oh, probably because of that Origins thing.
Oh yeah, they did do an Origins thing on her. Yeah, that's probably what that was.
Oh yeah. They be doing shit on purpose because they be trolling.
They ain't never done nothing like that.
Alexa, they still making hella money off her on the merch, so she's still like one of the biggest names they got. So I don't see that happening unless it's some drastic shit. I'm also
saying that because before that tweet, she made a tweet herself, and she was like, "Is anyone else just always tired?" or some shit like that.
I think I
saw that because
I think I saw that, but I ain't never like even
going on the road.
Yeah, I didn't think it was like that. Cause my thing is this: she's one of them people. I don't think they gave her a pay cut. So like, I think like it would have to be some personal shit for Alexa to leave because she's financially great over there. I'm already knowing. I ain't seen the girl contract or bank account, but I'm knowing she's one of the biggest merch sellers from the whole company. Fuck, let alone the women's division, but just in general, she's one of the top merch sellers. And it's like she still get active TV time. Like she still get pops like it's fucking 10 years ago. And I'd be so confused. Like, why does everybody love her so much? Not to say I don't like her. I'd just be so confused. It was like cooler for me when she was doing the Wyatt shit, but everybody else liked the other shit. That's cool too. So it's just her pops be ridiculous. So I don't see them even allowing her to go nowhere. They'll fuck around, tranquilize her, and hold her hostage first or some shit. You know what I'm saying? They go, "Oh, you finna leave? Shoot that dart right in the back of her fucking neck, bro."
Yeah. She can't go. Like,
gotcha, bitch.
We need her to turn on Charlotte. I need her in a feud with Liv, and I need one more title run.
Yeah, she definitely should turn on Charlotte. But this is the thing. I ain't gonna lie. As much as I would love to see that, I would love to see that. I honestly think Charlotte turn on her make more sense because eventually, sorry to break it to you guys, Charlotte Flair is gonna have to go back to being a heel. So her babyface run only got over because she had Alexa to enhance her. That was it. People don't like Charlotte Flair except those of us who actually do like Charlotte Flair.
They did that for a purpose, though. They wanted Charlotte as a face. That's why they put her with Alexa, because they need her as a face. They want to have her in an actual single.
But I think when you separate Alexa from her, the face part don't work no more. If Alexa turns heel and goes to evil Alexa,
well, yeah, true. We all love.
What do you do? I'm just saying. I don't believe Charlotte can be a babyface on her own. I don't know, bro. She's more naturally a heel. I'm not gonna say she can't do it. It's just I don't know if the fans gonna resonate with that shit after so long. It's gonna start to get stale. Yeah. Just like with Tiffany Stratton. If Tiffany Stratton don't turn heel soon, she's cooked. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. It's over. She needs to turn heel immediately, bro. Because she's getting washed.
I can't wait for Charlotte to come back and do the let me say she eat me up when she do that one every time, boy.
Hell no.
I'll be here for it.
Yeah, no, I love it though.
Hey, you know what's also funny about that? When she first came back as the face, she had been a heel for so long because she had the title. I remember she won some match and she snatched it out of referee Jessica Carr. As she snatched the title out of her hand and was like, "Oh God, sorry, I forgot," and like gave it back to her. Yeah, that was funny. But I think she talked about that in the interview. It's like, that's all I've ever known for the longest.
Yeah. I mean, she's a natural heel, bro. Like,
they're giving her the Randy Orton, basically. How they had Randy gonna do his face run.
Yeah,
that's what they doing.
I've enjoyed it.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Seeing this side of her.
Certain characters, no, it's been good. It hasn't been bad at all. I just think, I think certain characters.
Wait, before you go into that, it would be. I think it would be an even greater story if it's Alexa that turns on her.
I mean, I agree. I don't think it'd be a bad story at all. I just don't know if the fans will fuck with that story. That's all I'm saying. Like, I would be cool. Let me specify.
I'd be cool with it.
I don't have an issue with it. What I'm saying is, it might become an annoyance to the crowd, live crowds, and then it's gonna be weird watching that shit. Like, I'm not gonna personally be in agreement with the crowd, but I just know how fickle WWE fans are, bro. Like pro wrestling fans in general, but like WWE fans, like it's like a weird space, bro. So I'm telling you, this is working right now. I damn near feel I'd rather them run this shit into the ground before they do that right away, because it's like they need to squeeze as much out of this as they can get, because eventually, bro, it's not gonna
she got to go back. I
think eventually, she goes back. Eventually, even if it's a couple years
from now, better idea.
What you got?
Better idea. Instead of, because even though I think the reason why a lot of people want to see Alexa turn on Charlotte is because we want the Alexa Bliss heel feel. Because her as a heel is gold, no matter what. I think the better route would just turn them both heel and keep them as a tag team.
You want a double turn and keep them as a tag team?
To just have them both heel and just be a tag. Like, have them in an 8-man tag with like Paige and Brie on the friendly side, and they fight whoever the fuck they fighting against. And then after they match, they all win. Like what happened when when Kane and Undertaker beat up Shawn Michaels and Triple H in the ring, how they turned
Yeah.
and knocked their ass out like that.
Yeah.
Something like that, like a moment like that. Have Charlotte and Bliss turn on Paige and Brie that way, knock their ass out, and then make them be heels. And then you can do the whole. You can like have them get the titles or whatever. Then Nikki and Brie be the ones to take the titles from them because eventually,
You know what?
one of the
That
champs will
could
get
actually
into
work.
it.
That could
Yeah.
actually work. Funny enough,
I'm interested.
it could work because I'm gonna tell you why. They both are great heels, like Jordan mentioned earlier. So I will enjoy watching either one of them, work a heel side. But I also feel like their egos would come into play because they're two of the biggest women professional wrestlers, superstars ever. Like literally ever. Like I say, the pops are ridiculous for Alexa. Charlotte has a diehard fan base just as much as she has diehard haters. Like she's just like an anomaly in the space. But she's also the daughter of fucking Ric Flair, who's also an anomaly. So I guess that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
She's actually good in the ring.
Yeah, she's actually good at what she does. So I feel like I just feel like both of them being heels would lend to the fact that they have these big egos because of who they are. Like, look at what they've done. Look at how many titles they have combined. Fuck they tag team run. You could add that to it, obviously, but just individually, look at how many titles they both had. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Charlotte got the closest record to John Cena. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? So,
shit, she passed Randy Orton.
Yeah, exactly. You see what I'm saying? Well, no, I think they tied.
Randy Orton is at 14.
Like he said 15 or 11. He said 14, yeah.
No, I thought Charlotte had 15.
Hold on.
I think I think Charlotte might have 15. She didn't get to 16. I think she might have 15.
No,
I think
she ain't got 16. I think she got 15.
I think she might have that 15 though. Definitely.
And Orton still got 14.
Yeah. He chasing number 15. Yep, you're right. You are absolutely correct. Speaking of which, remember that one episode when I was tweaking out y'all on my Angry Cypher moment? I posed the same question while Jordan looks that up. Where the fuck is Randy Orton?
Where the fuck is Randy Orton?
Has anyone seen Randy Orton?
Wait, hold on. I got a better one for you. Watch this. Where the fuck is Shelly Mack?
Where the fuck is Shelly Mack? Has anyone seen Shelly Mack?
Look, I'm already know the next graphic I'm making is gonna be a Where's Waldo, but it's gonna be Shelly in Waldo's outfit. That's the next one I'm making. High key.
She missing the actions. Put MIA. She MIA like. No, but I like that, man. I can see that. I can see that.
14-14?
Yeah.
So they tied. That's what I thought. They both tied. So exactly. So she's tied with Randy Orton. Like Charlotte would have this ego that she's always had. And technically, even as a face, she has it, but she's not as aggressive about showing it. She just like to have fun. Yeah, she's not as obnoxious. She's just having fun with her friend. And she still pop her shit because she's Charlotte. She gonna pop her shit regardless if she heel or face. She's just having fun with it. But I love evil Charlotte. I love the evil queen because it's like she creates this opponent for the faces to go up against. That's the problem. When you don't have any credible heels, the baby faces don't matter as much. Like, they cool characters. We still like them, but they have to have an adversary. There has to be a supervillain, like, that's actually a threat for them to face for it to become an interesting story.
And I think we got a good balance of heels and faces in the women's division now. Because at first I was going to say we don't got that many heels, but we do. Go ahead.
Roman Reigns, is he a heel or face?
I'm going to tag out. Let Cypher answer this. Cypher, come back. I'm going to let you answer this. I'm going to tag out.
I thought Jordan was talking.
No, he asked the question. I'm tagging you in to answer. He said,
what's the question he asked?
You right.
Roman Reigns, is he a heel or face?
You said Roman Reigns?
Yeah.
First and foremost, like, he's really a tweener. And that's what I was going to say earlier. Like, I personally like tweeners for certain characters because it makes sense for their personality to be able to sway between face and heel. So Stone Cold was a baby face, except for the time he actually did turn heel with the two-man power trip, which people hated, but I fucking loved. That shit was great. But whatever. Another story for another day. So he was a face, right? One of the biggest baby faces ever. But the shit he did was extremely heelish. He just did it to people that were worse than him. That's all. That was the only difference. It was like the Punisher. Like the Punisher isn't a good person, but he's just hurting niggas that's worse than him. Like it's that type of thing. So I like those type of characters, those anti-hero characters that have like it's a logic behind why they do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So Roman Reigns is a tweener to me. But WWE has him as a babyface because everybody throws the ones up. Now, mind you, I be throwing the ones up.
Even when he was a heel, they were still.
Exactly. So this is what I'm trying to say. Like, I feel like he's operating as a heel, but they're positioning him as a babyface. So, because he's not technically the bad guy, except to the people who think that he's the bad guy, i.e. LA Knight, i.e. CM Punk, i.e. Seth Rollins. Like, those are the only people that perpetuate that narrative across the board. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is like, oh, yeah, we fuck with Roman. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, bet. This is the other thing, right? We can't just talk about Roman. You have to talk about the whole bloodline. Bro, the entire bloodline.
Wait, so then is Jay a heel or is Jay a face?
But I don't give a fuck what Jay is. Either way, I'm rooting for that nigga.
Look, I'm cool with it. Look, yeet. But this is what I'm saying. This is all I'm saying. The entire bloodline is a babyface faction operating as a heel faction, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like they are positioned as baby faces currently. They are not doing heel things 100%, but it's heel-ish. It's heel-esque. So it's like they're giving them this leeway, but them niggas are faces, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like technically, CM Punk was the heel in that WrestleMania match. I don't think a lot of people understood that. Like, technically, he was the heel, bro. I'm telling you, he was the heel. It wasn't two faces. He was the heel. And I fuck with Punk. Nigga, you know I fuck with Punk. But you see the position I had at the watch party. I had that position for a reason because I understood what was happening. Like, I understood what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
don't make me throw the picture up.
But look, all I'm gonna say is this: the entire bloodline is a babyface faction operating as a heel faction. You know who else does that? I know you don't watch this, but Jordan does. It's the same shit the Death Riders are doing in AEW.
They are definitely faces right
now. Jon Moxley, formerly known as Dean Ambrose, Roman's friend, is a fucking heel with a heel faction that is literally operating as baby faces.
They are definitely
so AEW biting swag then, huh?
They was actually doing it first. That's what's funny.
You remember when after Roman beat Brock for the title? This energy that they got now is that energy they had after Roman beat Brock for the title. When they had the title versus title winner takes all. It's the same. That was what? Is that 20?
That was 22.
2022?
That was 22.
Yeah. So like
that's when I started back watching. I started back watching around then.
Yeah.
The Roman and Brock feud definitely. Roman and Seth and Roman and Brock really got me reinvested in that shit. That was like one of the things that drew me back.
Let me tell you, I will never forget the sight of watching Brock driving down that ramp
with the
forklift
bulldozer. Yeah.
When he flipped the fucking ring with Roman in there. Roman the fuck out that bitch.
Ring, like
that shit was crazy.
Man.
That's one of the best matches.
Look, WWE ain't did no shit that wild since then, bro. They've been real tame since then. This is before TKO took over. They've been real tame. You're not gonna have this nigga drive no forklift down. You know how much insurance this gonna cost? This nigga's crazy.
No, that was a bulldozer, not forklift. That was a bulldozer.
Well, bulldog, you know what I mean? Like
whatever it was.
That's even worse. That's worse than a forklift.
I know.
Yeah.
He lifted that motherfucking ring up. That motherfucking ring was lopsided as hell.
Boy, what if he had lifted that bitch up so high and fell on the fucking front row? You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, I'm talking about flip that bitch all the way up. Like, shit, niggas would have been running.
You see them referees? The referees like,
I know why they didn't flip the camera around so you can see under the ring, right?
Why? Because that's what Boogeyman be? And Hornswoggle?
No, I was gonna say Hornswoggle. Yeah, they can't let you see his home.
Yeah, this is home.
That nigga still under the ring sleep.
Boogeyman and Hornswoggle with neighbors and shit.
Yeah, so down there playing rock, paper, scissors.
So that means the Undertaker was going through their home when he would come up through the canvas like he was coming out the grave. Remember when he dragged
He
Kane
would come
down
through the
there?
alley.
Yeah.
Undertaker go through the alley.
Yeah.
Bro,
He split the difference.
when he dragged Kane under that ring with that nigga like screaming and shit, that shit have never not be raw, bro. That shit was like some horror movie shit. That nigga came scared as hell. He like, no! Salute to Glenn Jacobs, man. He sold the fuck out that shit, bro.
He did.
Undertaker grabbed his head, man, pulled that bitch down. They go some Freddy Krueger shit.
I hate Kane more than I hate Undertaker.
I mean, to be fair,
I mean,
Kane's
because he
the one,
eliminated CM Punk from the 2014 Royal Rumble.
Oh my God. Okay, it's time for me to go to bed. Y'all have a good night. I'll talk to y'all later.
Where can they follow you?
They can't.
Deuces,
They can't.
deuces.
Plain and simple as that.
so you can't.
This is your warning shot. Bow.
Good night.
Yeah.
Bang.
After
That's some
this
Kenny
night.
Omega shit.
I don't get it. But no, that's yeah, that's why I don't like Kane. And it's crazy because both of them fucked over my two favorites. Kane fucked over Punk, and then Taker retired Shawn. I don't like it.
Well, you know, the crazy thing is, I can understand the Kane and CM Punk thing. Taking and Shawn, though, I was totally happy and cool with that shit. And I fuck with HBK. Like, I'm a Shawn Michaels guy, too, but, man, not more than a Taker guy. Like, there was no way that Shawn was going to beat him at WrestleMania. Like, it just wasn't going to happen, bro. I don't even know why they did. The only reason they did that match again, bro, was because of how epic it was the first time. That's the only real reason. And there was precedent for a story because with Shawn's character, he would want to prove that he could beat him because he's like, oh, I almost had you. Like, I bet that fits the narrative. I'm with that. But that's the only reason they did that, because that match really should have never been replicated. It was great. It was great both times, but I didn't need a second one. Like, that was just to give Shawn Michaels fans a hope that was never going to be fulfilled, like, because he was not beat Taker at WrestleMania. Like, it's nuts that Brock beat Taker at WrestleMania, but I understand why they thought it was good.
I ask you how you feel about that. How you feel about
that shit was terrible. It was a terrible idea.
Yeah, how you feel about the Brock? But do you think they should have had Roman do it?
Bro, honestly, I still would have been irritated if it was Roman, but it at least would have done something for somebody. Like, Brock didn't really get anything for that, bro. All he get is hate for that. Like, that shit didn't put Brock Lesnar more over than he already was. Even Taker already said it. He's like, bro, one of the niggas that they was trying to position as the next top guy should have been the person to do it. So that's the only reason why I would have taken Roman, preferred Roman, but I still would have been irritated because, bro, I'm not gonna lie, Taker should have never lost at WrestleMania, bro. Like, the fact that Tony Khan let Sting retire undefeated, bro, and as a champion, bro, like, this is an easy slam dunk. Like, there's certain characters, bro, you have to protect. When you build something like that, bro, there's no way you supposed to end the fucking streak. Vince McMahon was out his fucking mind, bro. That was the first sign that nigga was losing his fucking mind, bro. Like, this is crazy. There's no way the Undertaker should have, because, and I'm gonna tell you why I say that. Because he wasn't done wrestling after that, and that wasn't his last match, it diminished his legacy, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I kind of tuned out a little bit after that, and I think that was another one of the reasons that, like, really fucked me up trying to keep watching this shit after that. Bro, I'm telling you, the idea of Undertaker ever having a match at WrestleMania again and the streak is broken after 20-something years, bro, that's nuts. After 21 years, that's nuts, bro. That's you can't do that, bro. They should have never let him lose at WrestleMania to anybody. To anybody. But if they were gonna do it, it should have been his last match, and it should have been someone who benefited and actually went over from that, because that's an amazing fucking accomplishment to have on your resume as a professional wrestler. Brock Lesnar didn't need it. I mean, Heyman has trolled us about it for years, but they didn't need it. Who it should have been?
It should have been Bray.
Okay, that I probably would have been cool with. I'm not even gonna hold you. I probably would have been okay with that. I mean, I would have still been mad because I'm always going to take her to win, but I would have at least understood what was going on without it being like just wasteful. Because Bray could have used it, and it would have been Undertaker doing what he did when Bray came back, and he came out there and whispered in his ear and kind of passed the torch to Bray because obviously they both didn't know he was going to die. That would have been him passing that same moment, but it would have been after a heated feud and battle and match.
Yeah,
and he would have beat him in Mania, and it
would have had more meaning for him to have.
Yeah, it would have had more meaning. Yeah. And the Eater of Worlds would have claimed the streak. He would have consumed the streak. That's
the world of the Phenom. Yeah,
right. It works, and now he's the most darkest entity in the motherfucking WWE. You know what I'm saying?
And that could have been a thing to help to give birth to the Fiend. So much shit. Yeah. Yeah,
hell, they could even made a story where that explained why the Fiend was so damn invincible.
Yeah.
Oh, because that nigga consumed the Undertaker's soul when he beat him at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have been cool with that. He ain't even got to say soul. They could say his essence, him consuming the streak. Somehow it's made him, powerful. Maybe it's his confidence, and now it's mind over matter. Like, there's a lot of different ways they could have tried to write that into a narrative to explain it, but that would have just added another layer to the character on top of that accolade, bro.
Yeah.
It would have been like a trophy. It's a trophy that he's stronger because of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it went lost to Brock, then he beat Bray at Mania, and then he lost to Roman at Mania, and then he fought John Cena, and then he faced AJ as his last match. I think that's how it went, right? Or was it AJ then Cena?
I forget the exact order.
AJ Styles was the last opponent. Yeah, it was AJ then Cena. I mean Cena then AJ. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I ain't gonna lie.
He fought Cena.
The Cena thing, bro, I wasn't watching it, but I've gone back and seen some of it. Like the basically the whole like highlighted stretch of that feud leading up to that.
Only like fucking 5 minutes worth seeing. Honestly.
Yeah. My thing is, bro, they waited way too long to do that shit. Like, way too fucking long, bro. Them niggas was around each other in WWE too fucking long, bro. For you to fucking wait that. Because by the time they did it, the history of Taker and Cena don't even matter anymore. Like Cena has done so much shit and had so many feuds with so many people, and Taker has taken so many souls at Mania where it's like the era that they crossed over in at this point just didn't make sense, bro. It's like
it was just one of those dream match situations. So
the
story of why that match was like basically a squash was because Vince, so before it was supposed to be like a match. They were gonna make it a match. They were still gonna do the whole Taker don't show up, and then last minute he's like, "Oh, I'm here," and do it or whatever, and they have like an actual full blown match. But right before that segment, Vince told them they like, "We're not gonna make it a long match. It's gonna be 5 minutes, not a match, not or less than 5 minutes, whatever the fuck it was. Just go out there, do your moves, and that's it." Because he won't Taker get hurt or whatever because of what had been happening in the past few WrestleManias and shit. And him being like so winded and old as fuck, and the dead man practically being dead.
Which only further just.
But Taker was like, he was in condition. He was good to go. Cena's careful. So, but I don't know.
I mean, Cena's safe. I get that. But either way it go, man, it was too long. I just feel like if you want to do Cena and Taker, you strike earlier than they did. That's just how I feel, bro.
Like that probably if they reworked if the Shawn Michaels Taker thing first time was originally like Street versus Career, Then boom, WrestleMania 26 probably would have been John Cena versus Undertaker. Actually, that's
Yeah.
the only match I could see that either of them being able to do. Still just get Randy Orton versus Triple H 1-on-1.
Whatever year that was when Batista was champ, Cena was champ, and Bobby Lashley was ECW champ, and he chose Batista.
Yeah, that was
That would
2006.
that would have been the only other time it would have been appropriate to get Cena.
Yeah, true.
But
That's
but
the
I
same year
understand.
that Cena versus Michael's happening. That's
Yeah,
WrestleMania 23.
but I understand why he chose Batista, and most of us Undertaker fans, I feel like knew that he was going to choose Batista.
Yeah.
For other reasons, but one of the most primary reasons that actually just came to my attention recently when I watched the video from this channel I watched, Undertaker would have looked fucking ridiculous with the spinner title. So the WWE Championship probably wasn't the best choice, and the World Heavyweight Championship, which was big gold, which he looks amazing with, actually made more sense.
Yeah, man.
Because that shit would have looked dumb as hell with him with that spinner belt, bro.
Can you imagine him rising up in the motherfucker?
Right. What the fuck are we doing, bro? This is aesthetically not pretty. It would have to be one of those situations where he won that title and just they made a new belt for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to get this thing
trying to make a new belt. He wants to make money off that spinner. So yeah, that wouldn't go.
Yeah, I know, because of the toys, bro. I already know, bro. It's the merch shit is crazy, bro. That's where a lot of that money come from. So
hey, that's that freedom of not having to go for Cena for that title, and then the purpose of winning the big gold.
nah, real shit. Hey, look, I would have went for big gold too. I like the spinner belt, but I mean, that's like a real title. That's what a wrestling title looks like to me. Like, the spinner belt was only cool to me like when Cena first made that bitch, when he dropped his album. Like, that was when that shit was cool. Like, it wasn't uncool the other times, but after a while, I just didn't care no more. And then when they did the spinner US title, I hated that shit. I was like, bro, come on, this was already done with the world title. We can't do this twice, but y'all gonna do this shit twice anyway. All right, bet, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just take a cool thing, just run it into the ground.
I thought they was gonna try to make a new one for Mello. I thought, because Mello was talking about making a spin again, so I thought they was gonna do that with him.
I mean, look, if anybody could make that title come back and do that and it work, it would be between Mello and Trick. I see that. I absolutely, aesthetically, I see that. I just rather not revisit that. I'm cool on that. But if there were any characters that would have a belt like that, it would be either Carmelo, Hayes, or Trick.
Or Ron Cena. It'd be gimmicky, but I can see it for that. That's probably the only way I can see it work, and it'll be short-lived, of course, but I can see that being. But they can't do that now. They got to do this shit with Trump out of office.
Yeah, they gonna have to, bro. It's just, I don't know. It's weird times, bro. Weird times that we.
On that note, wait, did you see Roman was at the White House fucking thing or whatever? The White House
the UFC thing, and people
Roman
was talking shit about that.
Nick Khan and all that.
Yeah, I mean, people was talking shit about it, but I'm like, look, bro, it's no secret, guys, that WWE is in bed with the fucking government. Yeah. Linda McMahon is the fucking head.
Thank you.
Like, what are we talking about? Like, Triple H is in the background of these meetings.
That whole business deal that Trump signed, like, Triple H and fucking Dana White were in that picture there when it was being signed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is not new information. Like, Roman Reigns is gonna be invited to the White House for events like that. It's gonna happen, bro.
Yeah,
he's Roman Reigns. Like, what are we talking about?
But you know who wasn't there?
Cody Rhodes.
Exactly.
I mean, Cody be everywhere else. He might as well not be somewhere. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yeah, he be everywhere else. Might as well not be here. This is your past, Cody.
Yeah, I mean, look, he be everywhere. Like, the nigga, they send him to do everything. So I have no problem with it, bro. Like, Roman has to still get time out in the world. He can't only be seen on TV and in movies and shit. We still need to see him out doing other superstar shit. You know what I'm saying? Champion shit. Like, we need to see
I say this, though, with the Roman thing. So I saw the clip. I caught it on Twitter because, you know, everything hits Twitter first. That's the real news happens on Twitter.
I mean, yeah, for that, definitely.
He fucking Roman has looked like because we watch wrestling, so we know when Roman doing a plastered smile, he had that motherfucking plastered smile. Somebody was like, he's showing all 42 of his motherfucking pearly whites. I'm like, his ass did not want to be in that bitch. You could tell he was kind of comfortable. He knew he had a job to do, type shit, you know? And
Yeah.
he did it. But I'm like, I commented on one of the things. I'm like, Roman over there, like, if you need help, blink twice. Hashtag help me
Yeah.
out. That's what I fucking put on my fucking tweet. Like, bro, we got you. Like, let us know. Say something. Blink.
Nah, I feel
Twitch your
you.
eye.
I feel you on that. I feel you on that, my nigga. I just
Because
feel
I think
like,
he too
look,
down to earth for that shit.
I just feel
Roman
like it's
himself
like
ain't fucking.
the government, bro. It is what it is. A lot of people gonna be mad, but look at it this way: when that nigga out of office, it'll never be able to happen again. But there'll always be someone like that that eventually gets the presidency. May not be the next one, may not be the one after that, but these type of people are gonna be in power, bro. Especially when they have the type of influence. Like I say, that nigga's a character. Fuck all the money that nigga had. That nigga was a character, bro. Like he's that's why he was able to fit into the wrestling bubble and be in the wrestling world. And he was a part of that shit because it's like, yeah, bro, Donald Trump is a character. And he's a character that people get behind, even if they're ignorant, even if they stupid, even if they racist, if they bigots, whatever they are, bro. It's something that they can get behind. And he's a powerful presence, unfortunately. So that's why we're going to have situations like that where you're going to have other people that y'all are fans of that are in the mix of certain circles, in the elites and all of that shit. Illuminati, I guess if that's what y'all want to call it, whatever. You know, yeah, they going to be around that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So y'all might as well get over that shit. Because like he said, Roman had a job to do. Roman makes a lot of fucking money. Roman makes so much motherfucking money, he probably can't believe that he ever didn't have that much money. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm trying to get y'all to understand is he not gonna fuck up that bag because y'all mad that he went to the fucking president's UFC game. Man, y'all crazy motherfucker. Ain't no way. I ain't mad. Hey, my nigga, do your thing, tribal chief. Get that bag, man. Fuck it.
Yes. If they do Mania at the White House instead of Saudi Arabia, you may see me in that bitch too. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, because that's closer than Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
You feel me? And you probably would rather be there. You probably would rather be there than be in
That's
Saudi
a double
Arabia.
whammy. Let's say you get to be at the White House and you go to WrestleMania.
Yeah. I mean, that is a 2 for 2. I ain't gonna lie. That's a hell of a 2 for 2. That is a hell of a 2 for 2.
Man.
What if they start making that a thing like culturally now after this, where it's like they start throwing, even after Trump's out of office, like they start hosting these big events, these sports events at the fucking White House.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. That's why he put the money in it to build it, so that could be a thing. And you know, he most likely got some type of like patent on it or something with it where he gets paid because it happens there, even if he's out of office, because he's a smart businessman. I've said this from the jump. Like when it comes to positioning himself, he's smart. Literally, he did it. He fucking got in office as a fucking criminal.
Yep.
Like I'm not praising him. I'm not applauding him. I'm stating the fact that he did.
Right, that's what happened. That's what happened. Yeah.
Like
that's what happened. He's right.
You can't be mad at him for doing it. You got to be mad at the fuckers that let him do it, that allowed him to do it, and at yourselves for not fighting hard to stop him from doing it. But it is what it is. You know, that's just the fact of the matter. But yeah, I would not be surprised if that becomes a thing culturally now. It may make us look more of a fucking farce of a country because when it comes to big events, like America has a habit of being show offs. So you know they're gonna want to bring world leaders to these places, and the White House is supposed to be so sacred, right? But now you're allowing people on the grounds of the White House for this public affair. So it's like that's scary.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. I definitely see what you're saying.
Think about it, government. Put some hard thought into it. For real. Like, They should have had that shit not at the White House, but like off site near the White House.
For sure.
That would have been better. Have you got Soldier Field and and McCormick Place or whatever, like kind of near each other. There's some shit like that that would make sense, you know.
Yeah.
But I digress. I'm just my own genius in my own world. That's all.
Hey, you ain't saying nothing wrong, my G. I'm with you. I'm with you when you're right.
But on those notes, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a great episode. It's been a fun episode. We will see you all again next Wednesday at 9 p.m. Before y'all get out of here, quick announcements. We got Adventure Weekend coming up next weekend. June, I think it's next weekend, right? Yeah, next weekend. June 25th through the 28th. Lowest price for adults like $175. For children, I believe it's $95. The ultimate price to do everything around the city. That's the Skydeck, that's Chicago 360, that's the hop on hop off bus, that's access to the museums, even if you're not resident of Illinois. You can still get in the museums for free with this pass because typically only us, Illinois, Chicagoans, I think Chicagoans are able to get into the museums for free on the free days and shit. But you're able to with this even if you're not. And you're able to do all the rides and shit that we got in AVP. I seen somebody say they've been in Chicago 32 years and they've never not once been on the Ferris wheel. Or the Centennial Wheel. Have you been on the Ferris wheel?
Yeah, I was late. I just got on the Centennial Wheel probably like within the last 2-3 years, bro. Mm-hmm. Salute to my homie Envy who work at Navy Pier and got me on that bitch on Family and Friends Day, so I got on that bitch for free.
Shout out to him. Yeah, we I think it's 2004. I think was the first and last time I was ever on that bitch. 2004 sounds about right. But yeah, come out here to do that. Food at Navy Pier is actually good as well. But you also will be around the city, and there are with the pass, there are actually certain restaurants where you're able to get like discount meals from too with this pass as well. Yeah, you'll be able to come through, rock with us, and if you're an artist, we have a special package for you all. An artist, a vendor, any type of creator. Where for 3 months you'll be able to come through, stop the cap to promote your whatever you got going on, your song, your music, your events, your business, about that for 3 months, and whatever events that we do within that 3 months, you'll be able to be a part of it as a vendor, as a performer, whatever the case may be. No extra fees included, nothing like that. You'll be able to be a part of those events that we do at the affiliation as well. I think we got movies in the park actually coming up tomorrow. Hopefully it's not that bad of weather, but we'll see. So yeah, things of that nature. They'll come through, come out. The link is actually in our description on YouTube, as well as Facebook and wherever else this live is posted. And it's in all our bios. And that same weekend, Fab Wrestling is also having their loggers and cruisers event taking place the 26th, Friday night.
That's actually been postponed. I'll tell you that.
Been postponed?
That's postponed. We'll have a new date on that in the foreseeable future. But yeah, that event's actually been postponed. We had to reorganize some things.
Okay, well that's being postponed. But Cypress Sick has something going on. Let them know what it is.
Yeah, I do have something going on that day. You guys can tune in and watch me perform live, and I'll be in Villain, New Jersey, which is like probably like an hour outside from Philadelphia, like right by Atlantic City. You know, it's one of the major cities in New Jersey. I'll be performing there. Tickets to the live stream are $20. It's literally the same ticket that could get you into the event. So if you're in the Jersey or Philly, Atlantic City area, you want to pull up, it's only $20. And then if you are anywhere else in the world and you want to tune in and watch me rock out with a bunch of other amazing, talented artists and a dope venue, we'll be at Tequila Nightclub. Yeah, it's only $20. So get at me. The ticket link is in my bio on Instagram. You can hit me up personally if you got my phone number, whatever, you know what I'm saying, or hit me up. You can even hit up Multi if you try to get tickets. He'll get you in touch with me. We'll get you the link. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all support. And you can catch me this Friday on Shop Talk 7 Review Fridays, greatest review show in the world, my radio Chicago, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. I won't be there next Friday, obviously the 26th, because I just told you I'll be in Jersey performing. So salute to Pip Boys Entertainment, salute to 101 Entertainment, salute to Scramble Yigs for sponsors of the show and for booking me and bringing me out.
And I will say this too, anybody that's doing Adventure Weekend, you want to look and see Cypher 6 performance taking place on the 26th as well, and you're here in Chicago or whatever, we will get your ticket for you. Boom. Because that's how you do business.
That's because that's why you gotta have friends like the affiliation, man. Good people over here, man.
I've been saying this all day. We're all playing this together, but we are though. You gotta support each other. This episode is only called support. I'm probably gonna make that next week's episode. Sometimes.
Right, that'll be right before I look. I think that's a good one because that'll be right before I get out of here because I fly out that next day, that next night. So yeah, I think that'll be a good topic. Excuse me for next week going into that weekend.
You heard it here live, folks. Next week's episode is called support, and that I'm just sure that's gonna get real fucking deep, and you have some cipher shit about that. I mean, I have some shit that I'm gonna put on the table too. Actually,
hey, let's do it. Was the table big enough? It's two ends of the table, like Roman told Jay. Nigga.
What?
Yeah, it's two ends of the table, nigga.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cycle 6, tell people they can follow you on the socials.
Y'all can follow me everywhere except Facebook because I got to make a new fucking Facebook. Fuck you, Mark Zuckerberg. But you can follow me on Instagram and everything else at CYPHERSICK. My website will be back up soon, hopefully, www.cyphersick.com. And yeah, just catch me in traffic, man. You know, I'm outside. I'm gallivanting the world, man. Catch me on the East Coast again next week. Catch me in the airport because I'll definitely be in the airport. So catch me in traffic, man. I'm outside, man.
One of these days, we gonna end up at the airport at the same time. That shit gonna be legendary.
Yeah, I promise you. Like, hey, what's up, my nigga? Where you going, nigga? Shit.
We gonna be going different places and everything, man. I'm sure it's gonna happen when
we'll cross paths in the airport, my nigga. Yeah.
Shit, hey, you got my location, so you don't have to go see you from there too.
I'd be
lady. Oh wait, question: are you supposed to be going to NOLA again, or no?
Actually, funny that you say that. Somebody mentioned an opportunity about a show down there, so I'm actually about to look into that. And I might end up back down there. Yeah, because somebody just sent me some information today about an event or a festival or something down in New Orleans. To see if told me to reach out to them and see if I can get involved in that.
Okay, yeah, let me know because I know we were talking about like probably trying to do something down there, but I thought you said something about going down there. Maybe I'm thinking about fucking Money in the Bank down.
Well, no, I did mention that it's some spots down there that motherfucker might be able to get to do some events. So you might be talking about when I said that because I'm like, nah, when I was down there, I did meet people who were the owners of them clubs and shit that we was in. I was like, yo, niggas could tap in because one of them spaces had a stage. It was called the Red Light District, and it was this nice ass spot upstairs with a balcony, but it was a stage in that bitch. Nice. I'm like, yo, and I looked it up on Instagram, and they had artist performances and shit like that in there. I was like, yo, damn, I'm supposed to be coming to rock this bitch. So I just got my brain to turn. I'm like, yo, I know the niggas who own that spot. I could hit them up and maybe try to line some up. So I think that might be what you're thinking of.
That's probably it. Yeah, that's probably it.
But it is an event down there too. What you say, Money in the Bank?
I think Money in the Bank is in October. Down there.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. But
if the tickets weren't going to be sold, I might entertain it because that might be at least be one of the shows worth going to see. But the tickets gonna cost way too fucking much, especially down there. especially
down there. Yeah, that's gonna be their mania makeup. So yeah, that's gonna be a lot.
They for the tax for that shit. That shit gonna be 2 nights too, probably.
I hope not. Just give us one. We need 2 for extreme. I mean, Money Bank. Sorry, Money Bank. Fucking
They probably gonna
extreme
make.
news used to be in October. That's why I said. Shit.
Yep.
But anywho, I digress. Ladies and gentlemen, you can follow us, Stop the Cat, at Stop the Cat Podcast Show, because I'm not spelling that shit out. Too many letters. I don't like letters. Stop the Cat Podcast Show on Instagram and on Facebook. High key, I do not like letters. I tell people that all the time. I fucking hate letters. I see some shit, I be like, nah, too many letters. I don't like letters.
Too
I
many,
love
I feel
words, but letters, hell no. Get the shit away from me.
The nigga said, "Fuck alphabet soup, nigga."
Nah, fuck that shit. Just give me. Nah, I'm not finna finish this sentence. Anywho, I will Stop the Cat Podcast Show on Instagram. We need 1,000 followers in order to go live on Instagram. So tell your friends to follow, and then tell their friends to follow, and keep it going like that, please and thank you, because we want to give you all the content on IG as well. And then you can follow myself at I_AM_MULTY on Instagram and Twitter at Jonas. Twitter's, as Cypher Sick loves to say, it's a hellscape.
Hellscape.
So at your own risk. But no, it's a hellscape for others, safe place for me, because I speak my consciousness on Twitter.
I give you that, brother. I used to be like you too.
I mean, I see the hellscape stuff, but whatever. I'm still see what the fuck it is.
I got attacked on Twitter. I had to tell that story another day, but I got attacked on Twitter, and it was just not the same for me after that. I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah, Mr. Witty said he done with Twitter. He don't have Twitter no more.
I still got it. I still have it in the tuck, but I just don't actively.
Oh, I know you do, because I tag you and shit.
Oh yeah, true enough.
Oh shit. But so yeah, you can follow me there on Twitter. Also, you can follow the affiliation at AGCFera on all social media platforms.
Y'all can follow me too on Twitter at Real Cypher Sick, because the original at Cypher Sick page got hacked years ago. So at Real Cypher Sick has been my page for years since then. So that's the only thing that's not at Cypher Sick. Twitter is at Real Cypher Sick, because that's the Real Cypher Sick page.
The real one. Please stand up. Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely follow affiliation AGCFera on all social media platforms. Again, the Adventure Weekend takes place next week. If you want to be a part of it, definitely hit us up. The links are literally everywhere. Bios, stories, descriptions. Come through, come out, have a great time. If you only want to do the 1920s party that's taking place that Saturday, you can also do that, and that's just $50 to get in there. That's food included. Oh yeah, and also for that package that we got for Stop the Cat, your music will be played through the entire weekend if you do that. So not just like you get one song and that's it. We will play your music through the entire weekend.
That's lit.
And this shit don't come. Nobody else is really doing shit like that. Like, we literally, not to get ahead of next week's episode, but we literally support artists, support creators. We literally have a whole saved thing on Facebook that when we see shit, we add it to our "We Support Your Passion" little save little bracket thing on Facebook. Because we truly do. We don't just say shit. We don't do shit for cap. We don't do shit.
Yeah, Jakeisha just came back in here crying. What's she crying for? Let's see that.
For glory. So we want to support y'all and show love to you. Crying about what? What happened?
No, like a few minutes ago, she back crying. She said the crying emoji in there. You crying because we still on here? We about to get off here.
Yeah, we about to. Oh, she's here. What she say?
Well, I've been here. I know you've been here, but how come that comment? Why you was just crying? All right, my bad. Why you was just crying though? Because you ain't said nothing in a minute. Before that, you hadn't said nothing until you said at least Cypher showed up, and that was over almost an hour ago. I'm not gonna play with you, G.
I will say this: the fact that we talk wrestling and she still stayed here, I definitely give props to that.
Oh yeah, she was laughing. Okay, bad.
This is the person that was into wrestling. Because if she was into wrestling, she'd be coming, right? But I'm glad that the support is there. We love
We
that.
appreciate you. Thank you, girl.
And for everybody that's still watching, we love y'all as well. Y'all watching and silent. Y'all don't comment, but y'all are taking in what we're saying and supporting and enjoying yourselves. And we appreciate that as well, just as much as we appreciate those who comment. Like no lie, no bullshit, no cap.
We are black. You absolutely right.
Well,
Cause shout out to the niggas. The niggas only.
I'm white black, but I support. I represent. I represent.
Yeah, we represent, you know.
But all right, y'all. We is out of once I get this fucking word. Yeah, we out of here. Deuces, ooses.
Stop the cap. Say back. Stop the cap. Talk that fat. It's the Phoenix Warrior. Yeah, high up in the sky. Multi, kill on the mic, let the time fly. Shelly Mack with the laugh and the sharp clap. Mr. Witty drop a line, whole room snap. Suffer sick pain in the tight 16. From the grind to the ring. Talk about dreams from the block to the screen. How we bridge that gap. If it don't add up, then we stop the cap. We don't do that here, we just talk straight facts. Stop the cap. Turn the lies way down, turn the real way back. Big laughs, big heart, every truth intact. If it don't feel real, leave. Stop the cap. If it don't feel real, leave. Stop the cap. Break bread, break news, break cycles. Turn scars into bars, make idols. Every story from the mud to the bright stage. Every comeback hit, every right page. Talk life, talk hope, talk mindset. In that WWE when the fight's at. Who heal, who face, who ducking that scrap. Call it right on the mic when we
Stop the cap. We don't do that here, we just talk straight facts. Stop the cap. Turn the lights way down, turn the real way back. Big laughs, big heart, every truth intact. If it don't feel real, then we stop the cap.
fans in the back to the front row. Every city, every block, let the word go. If it's fake, if it's fluff, we expose that. Say it loud one time, let them know that. Stop the cap.
We don't do that here, we just talk straight facts. Stop the cap. Turn the lights way down, turn the real way back. Big laughs, big heart, every truth intact. If it don't feel real, then we stop the cap.
Stop the cap.